Hello, and welcome to Savage Fantasy, a game set in the Final Fantasy-like setting, using the Savage World systems. Let us introduce ourselves.
Greetings, I am Mr. Wizzard. I play the noble Dragoon, former Dragoon, at least in his mind. Current Mage, Zest Levi, Scion of House Levi. I like jumping and magic.
Hi, I'm Joe, not to be confused with our GM, and I play Kaya. I'm not going to give you as long of an explanation as Wizzard just did, so I'm a half-elf thief.
I think you just did.
After explaining that you're not going to be as long, you made it as long. So,
I'm Jay,
Not
I play
really.
Evets, the tank for the group. Hopefully I'm going to rebuild a robot.
Oh, I miss him.
Thousands of years ago into the future, Chieftainess Eliapo bore a litter. Among that litter was a Mithra. That Mithra died, but there was another Mithra. Her name was Miri'ri. She likes to punch things.
I almost did a spit take!
this message came from thousands of years in the past, telling you that thousands of years in the future, they'll...
Wait, oh, it's my turn. Hi, I'm Amanda. I play Sidu, the Aura White Mage. I hope you guys don't die.
Last we left off, the party recovered the Rama material from Dr. Alwingon's lab, as they fought to defeat him. After subduing him, they offered him out of the Empire, bringing him with them as they escaped from the Magitech factory. They then proceeded to hijack the train, which was disabled by turning off the third rail, cutting the electricity from it. The party then called upon Rama to power the train, moving to escape the center of the Empire. Then finding escape outside of the sewage system to the outside of the Imperial walls. After reconvening with Marshal Toaston and their allies, Biggs and Wedge, they were sent on their way to Altissia, where they were to seek out the shrine to Leviathan. You guys are currently being dropped off at the edge of Altissia.
Alright.
You notice that the city is... You look down and you can see streets and sidewalks below the surfaces of the water. You notice that the city itself is multi-layered, where there are lower districts, upper districts, and you notice that the upper districts are above the water level, but the lower ones are below it. You notice that there seems to be a lot of boats in this area. Most of them look like rescue ships. The boat kind of moves up parallel to the side railing of one of the areas. It's obvious that this wasn't meant to be dropped off by boat, since the water level wasn't supposed to be this high.
Neither was it. Nope.
Yeah. Let's avoid all Texas references right now.
I'm from Texas, so...
The timing of getting to Altissia at this time is kind of...
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of awkward, but it was
It was pre-planned.
It was in this condition at the beginning of this game, which started back in, what? March?
Yeah, something like that.
So anybody who wants
planned 6 months
to get
ago.
pissed off about it.
Moving on. So, you all being dropped. You notice the city itself is very finely crafted. The bridge systems that you are getting onto is made of a nice stone. You notice that the city itself looks like it was beautiful, although it seems a bit dirty now, as it seems as though the water might have been a little higher than it is now at one point. As you notice that there seems to be some murk that you're standing on.
Alright.
And that's a lot of water.
Huh.
Y'all are
Much
currently on
water.
the 5th tier. You notice that 2 tiers below you is where the floors below you is where the water is there. So the 5th tier is the lowest you can go without being submerged.
Someone cried this much.
What?
5 tears flooded this place.
Well, 4 tiers are submerged. Wow.
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 I'm sure it was you when you don't get soap.
I have soap, thank you very much. Still have 4 bars.
Is that some dirt on
I
your
would like to
shoulder?
use my steel
No.
material to take Miri'ri's soap.
Alright. You use your
I'm
one
kidding.
use.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, just stop me. I was...
I copycat Joe's steal attempt.
Well, you can't copy cat materia abilities, but
She's a creature, it counts.
alright. So you all look out, and
I haven't even used the materia yet.
yeah, I was like thinking that. I was like, that's gonna be your first use of the materia? Alright, so what do y'all do?
So we're on. Wait. We're in a
It kind of
city,
looks like
or-
yeah, you're in the city. It looks like this is a shopping district.
Oh,
Hey, Joe, you know what you should do?
I've
Mhm.
got
You should
no money
actually
to go
put the
shopping.
map on this page. Next session.
Oh, the world map?
We haven't
Yeah.
really
Yeah, probably
killed
should.
anything that we can earn money from. So
It's been a while.
yeah.
And our party funds are looking a little slim after our sewer trip.
Yeah.
Don't say
Everyone
trip and
test
sewer in the
notice.
same sentence.
Notice.
Spelunking.
Think that's a little worse.
Don't say spill and sewer in the same sentence.
Just all the PTSD.
Oh, we're all rolling notice?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Everyone
So,
but you.
Sidu, Zest.
I don't need my code name anymore, do I?
I'm keeping
Yeah.
it just in case.
Okay.
Well, you still have those identities if you want to be identified as a citizen of the Empire.
Okay.
I see it.
Alright, so Sidu, Zest, and Kaya. As y'all are wondering what to do and looking out, you notice that there's things moving in the water.
What kind of things?
Yeah.
Let's see.
People things or
Miri.
want to eat us
No, wait.
things?
Yep.
No, that's Kaya. Since you have the highest
Hi.
notice, you kind of squint your eyes and look down, and it's kind of hard to make out exactly what it is, but you're pretty sure it's huge and swimming in the water.
There's something huge and swimming in the water.
I mean, you can, as you notice that, everyone at least sees the ripples of the water as it moves.
And we're on a
Whatever it
boat?
is, you're not on the boat anymore.
Oh, okay.
As a matter of fact, the boat is now departing.
This is in the
Doesn't look good.
what was the streets of the
Yes.
city.
Something is swimming above where the streets used to be.
Well,
I look
then.
around for one of the locals.
Alright, you notice that there are. You look around and you see that there's a man standing in a shop who seems to be kind of putting stuff up. You notice that he seems to be cursing a lot as he picks up a lot of goods that are damaged.
Uh-oh.
As a lot of this stuff is currently soaking wet.
Anyone have a small child I could borrow?
What?
Just trust me. Anyone? Small child.
Wait, are you saying that to the locals?
A dog will work too, or a
Oh my
goat.
gosh!
Wait, who are you saying this
Child
to?
is bait?
Kinda to no one. And she just has a bit of a grin on her face.
Guy, are you going to be using a small child as bait?
No.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, but apart from the shop, like there are various people inside some of the shops. Not very few of the shops seem to actually be open right now.
Huh.
But you also notice that as you go out, there are some in the upper areas where there are courtyards and stuff that there seems to be people. A lot of people kind of just seem to be hanging in the area. Some people, you notice that a couple of people are like laying down on benches and stuff like that.
Lazy.
Or recently homeless, whichever one you want to pick.
I'm gonna go for the recently homeless. Because it seems so much more, plausible.
Plausible? Okay.
Miri's a cat, of course she'd think lazy. And then go join them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap with them.
Okay then, I was being...
Okay, you go to the courtyard and just take a nap at the courtyard.
Yep.
Take
Actually-
that cat nap.
Miri,
Oh.
test notice.
Yep.
Alright, you go, you find a place, you sit down, and you feel a squish as you realize this place is pretty dirty.
No. Nap's off. Cancel the nap. Abort the nap.
It's almost as if this area was flooded recently.
Oh, no, thank you. Do not want.
Alright, so what else is everyone going to be starting to look for?
I will attempt to speak to the shopkeeper. Zest will approach this shopkeeper, armor clanking.
Alright, so you walk in, you notice that it seems to be like a clothing store, as the guy is like taking very filthy and completely drenched in soggy clothes and like wrenching them out and placing them over the counter. Looks at you and is like, we're closed.
Zest will say, I understand that, but we were hoping to make our way to the temple to the Leviathan. We understand that it is probably not the best time, but it is of great importance to us that we head there.
It might be a while before you're able to get there, unless you have a submarine at this point. Or just really good at swimming, but...
I assume that the whatever submarines that are on hand are already being used.
Yeah, and he starts giving directions to where the shrine itself is.
I noticed that there was something swimming out where the streets used to be.
Yeah, don't swim.
What kind of creatures lurk beneath the waves?
Well, usually these things only come out during nighttime, but ever since the flood happened, these things have been coming out during the day as well. They seem to be demons, aquatic ones.
Is there I know that the state of this city isn't great, but is there a bounty on these things?
He kind of looks at you and he's like, at this point, we're just avoiding the water entirely. Honestly, I don't think the city can afford to pay you much.
Zest will nod. I understand. It's always good to find work somewhere, given our particular set of skills, though. But perhaps I could assist you here somehow.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure exactly what to help. I'm just the shopkeeper, so I don't exactly know what needs to be done, but I guess anything with the rescue relief would be the only thing you can really help with.
Then I will look into that as well. Should we head towards the whatever is left of City Hall?
Alright.
I assume that's a yes.
He says yes.
Thank you for your time.
He tells you where City Hall is, and he, in his description, he tells you that it's on the 3rd tier, which you know is submerged right now.
All right. Well, they possibly have some type of command center.
Probably. I just wouldn't know where that is right now.
All right. Well, we will search then.
Very well.
Zest will nod and exit the store.
Alright. What is everyone else doing?
Staying away from the squishy.
In other words, don't touch anything.
Yep.
Stay away from the
So are we in like a town area or?
Yes, you're in the city of Altissia.
Well, hi there.
Okay, hi, how's it going? I have a couple things that I want to try and sell, but I don't know if I can. It's in my inventory.
Alright, well, you go to the shopkeeper. You put some things on the desk. He looks at you and says, I don't have money to give you.
I don't need this tip.
Why don't you have money?
He stares at you.
Oh,
Like, almost
Sorry, I need.
Elric, you
I need
know
to get
that
my,
this place is mostly flooded. And most people have become homeless in the city.
Oh, so that's why he doesn't have money. Okay.
Yes! There is a complete natural disaster that has happened to the city.
Okay, so this is like the newest Texas. Got it.
We're avoiding that, but
God
yes.
damn it, already.
Yeah,
Seriously,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Seriously. Have some tact.
I didn't plan for this to line up with Texas.
All right.
So,
Alright, I'm
guys,
just gonna
just so
figure-
you all know, we're going to
I'm
take
gonna
him
just
out
shut up.
back after the stream
Yeah.
and him with soap and the
I have no idea.
I got
You
the general
are-
gist of what he's saying.
No, he will see
Stop.
punishment.
Stop. Just stop.
Anyway. Alright, so what is everyone else doing?
That is a good question. I guess I'm trying to keep Kaya from throwing small children into the water.
You don't actually have to do that.
Excuse me, boy. If you jump in there, take a look and come back out and tell me what that is. That'll be great.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, thanks. As there's like a Jaws moment, he's like, oh, that's what it is. Thank you, boy. Anyway,
Anyways,
I guess we're just middling around, picking our noses right now.
Ooh.
all right. So are y'all just looking around at this point?
yes, that's what I'm doing.
This place is icky.
All right, I'll roll.
Is it? How icky is it, Miri?
I'd rather be in the desert than here.
Would you rather be back in the sewer?
It's about the same.
Anyway,
My umbrella doesn't protect from the bottom.
What did I miss?
Umbrellas don't protect
honestly,
from the bottom.
we've mostly just been messing around.
Okay.
We're literally just standing here picking our noses.
Joe, didn't they give me a laptop last time like I asked for?
Yes, you have a laptop.
Okay. I didn't remember if they gave me
Yeah,
one
they
or
gave
not.
you the laptop.
Open your laptop from Toast.
Marshmallow goodness.
Yep. Your laptop is in the shape of a marshmallow and it has Toastin's face on it.
Anyway,
Not canon, guys. Sorry. So I actually want to go to the shop.
Mhm.
I can only assume you don't have any money, but is trade a possibility?
he looks at you and says, "That depends. Is the thing you're trading money?"
Not exactly. I have. I mean, I do have money, but I was hoping maybe trade some other things. But
I kind of need money right now.
all right.
Unless you
So-
give a really sweet deal.
Sounds like everybody's in the same position we're in. Penniless.
Oh, I'm not penniless. Far from it. Just would rather get these things off of my person.
Do you have a yellow submarine?
Look, if you want to trade items, you are going to get fractions of what you'll get outside the city. If you're fine with that, I'll trade.
Possibly. I'm actually looking for a bow to use.
Ah, a bow.
Yes.
Composite?
I think so. Out of character. I'm dumb and didn't think to look up the stats before I started saying something.
Actually, let me even look up
Yeah.
the stats for a composite bow.
We all live
And
in a
price and all
periwinkle
that.
submarine. Elric wants to surf on his greatsword.
I think it might be in the fantasy book. Hold on 1 second. While I'm looking up the stats, what's everyone else doing?
Window shopping.
Window shopping. I
I'm
need
seeing
new
if anybody-
windows.
Let's go see if anybody needs help.
Yeah,
So
I
you
mean,
start
you know.
looking.
meandering around,
Sidu.
just kind of. Yeah.
You notice that by the time you get to the 8th tier of the city, it seems as though this area wasn't touched by the flood.
Oh.
There's
But I'm
not that
assuming,
many
like-
tiers above that.
But I'm assuming that it's all kind of jacked up with all the like refugees and
Oh, you notice
Seriously,
that.
is this like inside of a tablespoon? Because, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there are refugees all around the city. You notice that a lot of people are just around. There's a high homelessness count right now.
Do I see any sort of like, I don't know, official looking people, like, I don't know, looking for where the town hall would have moved to?
Test investigation. And
I
or
get to test a
streetwise.
thing.
Depending on whether you just want to look around or ask around.
I don't know things.
You eventually find an area where it seems as though people are. You find kind of like a support area. You notice that there seems to be a soup kitchen that's set up, as well as a bunch of people that seem to be helping with the relief.
Zest will start walking over to whoever seems to be giving the orders.
It doesn't look like anyone's giving orders. This isn't the town hall-like area. You just found a relief area. There
All
are
right.
people that are lined up to get food.
Anyone seem to not be working with the food?
Anyone seem to not be working?
With the food, yes.
There's a lot
Someone
of people
who's not
working.
busy with the food. That is,
Oh, you mean an employee that's not currently working?
yes.
Okay. You just said, is there anyone here not working? I'm like...
No, he said with the food.
Okay.
Someone not working with the food. So, I mean, they could be working with other stuff.
Okay,
apparently.
yeah. You notice that there seems to be some people around. You look, and there seems to be a desk with some people on it that seem to be, like, you don't know exactly what they're doing, but it seems to be like you could just walk up to it to do something.
All right. Zest will approach the desk, armor clanking.
You're big on that armor clanking, aren't you?
Well, do you think the armor is whispering in softly with silky silence?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so you walk up. The person kind of looks at you as you're approaching, as they're in the middle of... Hold on. Okay, I'll get back to you in a second.
All right.
As you get up there, the person looks at you and is like, yes?
Good afternoon. I'm Zest Levi. My companions and I are looking for someone who could direct us towards whoever is coordinating the relief efforts.
Oh, you want to help with the relief? I can get you in touch with somebody, and, you look like you'd be more of the... kind of like motions to your weapons.
Indeed.
That actually might be possible. I'll get on contact with my superior.
He's great at lifting heavy things.
And a spear seems like it would be probably pretty good against these aquatic creatures, so...
Yeah.
Your armor doesn't seem much for swimming, though.
I have water wings.
You notice that
I
the
say
person,
that
like,
with a straight face directly at the man.
Yeah, you notice he, like, hesitates for a second, like, what?
I also can do this, and he'll have a spark of electricity zap between his two fingers.
Oh, okay, just as long as you're not in the water when you do so.
Zest is silent at that assertion.
Alright, well, I'll get in contact. Just wait here.
Zest will nod and return to the group. As Zest approaches, he'll say, I believe I've gotten us into contact with whoever is running this relief effort. Hopefully we'll be able to find a way to get to the temple, though we will probably have to assist them in some manner before doing so.
Fun. Fun.
All right. Zest walks over to the edge of the walkway and looks down.
Alright, you look down the edge of the walkway?
Yes. Towards the water.
One second, I'm...
No. Take your time. Do your calculating or...
Yeah,
Dice
that's
rolling.
my
we're
my
private messaging
that's
with
my
Joe.
fault.
Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
Sorry,
so
guys.
you go to the edge, you look down. Test notice.
All right.
Does he see dead people?
I misclicked that, but you can still see
Yeah, I
it.
can still see it. You look down. You don't see anything right now.
Are there any ledges or anything else that would be outcroppings that would be over the water but lower down?
You're looking for what?
Anything he could jump on that is closer to the water.
The next tier down is submerged.
So no, like, street lights poking out of the water or anything like that?
There looks like there are street lights, but they are not powered on right now.
Are they
that, you know,
out of the water? At the top.
It's slightly... There's some that are slightly out of the water, just above the sea level, but that doesn't stop the fact that most of the pole is submerged in the water.
Okay. Can I jump on that unsubmerged part of the pole?
Sure. You go, you jump down. You are now hovering directly above the water.
I take another look.
Alright, you take a look and you test another note.
Are we able to see this?
Right, you're looking and you see Zest just jump straight down into the water.
Much gasping and running to the edge.
And then you get over there and you realize that he's just on top of a lamppost.
What are you doing, you idiot?
Fishing.
I think you're doing it wrong.
Oh no.
Wow.
So, dark shapes in the water?
You do not see any dark shapes in the water.
Alright, I'll jump back onto the walkway.
Alright, you jump back to the walkway.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you jump back up to where Sidu is.
What the heck, Zest?
I was in no danger.
You
I would have been
scared the
able to
crap
jump
out
in.
of me.
Zest will pause for a moment and say, I apologize, before making his way back to the table to check in on the progress.
Alright. If it... Give me 1 second. Joe, do you have
God
anything
save
in your
me.
inventory around 500 cost?
Around 500 cost?
That's how steep this deal is happening.
Okay, I'll just pay up the gil then, if that's the case.
Okay.
The amount.
I told you he's going to give you a bad deal.
Yeah. Jeez, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad though. Holy cow. Shit. Now I
Okay,
just
so
gotta
spend
go.
the money.
Now I gotta go find those arrows and how much they cost. in the
10
book.
each.
10 each. Okay.
And they have AP2.
Wait. 10 per arrow? Jeez.
Yeah.
That's
I think I'll double
expensive.
check.
I would think 10 for
No,
a
5
group
per
of
arrow,
arrows.
sorry.
Okay, that's a little better. Not much better, but still. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So you actually the two type of arrows you have available are the Man Killer and the Teflon.
Hmm.
The Man Killer is cheaper and adds +1 to your damage, and the Teflon gives you AP2.
Look out, here comes my arrow. It flies super fast and kills everyone. Look out, here comes my arrow. Label it sucks. And
What the
what?
fuck?
I don't know what that's from, but let's move on.
I don't know
Dying.
either.
I'm pretty sure I posted the video earlier.
Don't worry
Okay,
about
I found it. I found it in the things.
it. Oh, like recently?
Huh? No, I'm saying I found the arrow listings.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing that Wizzard's talking about.
Yeah, that's overhead. Now let's...
Ooh, or I can get regular arrows with no special abilities whatsoever for a half a currency apiece, a half a gil apiece. I think I'm gonna go with that.
I mean, the difference in price between the regular arrow and the Man Killer is kind of... If that's what you want, that's fine.
That's also true. Okay. Thank you.
Anyway, so... Eventually, a few soldiers come out, and they explain that if you just want to help, the best thing you could do is start to quell the demons that are in the water.
Is there a area they tend to congregate?
The water flows through the entire city. We haven't really found a place that they gather particularly. They
I
seem
assume-
to go wherever they think they can find people to eat.
Ugh.
So I assume splashing attracts them?
Don't you dare.
Not sure the exact things that splash them, but if they think there's food to be had, they'll come to it.
Okay.
Don't you dare, Zest.
If they were to congregate anywhere, it's where people tend to be grouping up.
You're not my buddy. You're my chum.
Okay, Sidu.
Are you talking about the tick or?
Hear me out.
No, it's a
Okay.
shark. Shark
Yeah.
Wahlberg.
Alright, so
What are
hear
we
you
hearing, Zest?
Your tail's pink. Just like a giant worm.
Okay!
I don't think she likes where
What?
this is going.
What am I hearing?
Did you just call my tail a giant worm?
I'm gonna walk past them while this is going on,
He said like.
and I'm going to put my arm over Elric's shoulders as best as I possibly can, considering he's like twice my height, and be like, "Hey, I heard there's some really cool stuff you can go swimming with, like dolphins and stuff in the water. You should go check it out."
Out of
Oh my
curiosity,
Zest
Wait.
will look over at her, then back at Sidu and said, "Never mind."
out of curiosity,
You guys are awful.
out of curiosity, who has swimming trained?
No.
I can.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Zest starts blowing up his water wings.
We have inflatable rafts.
I was
And
like,
his inflatable raft.
yeah, the fact that no one has swimming is going to make this a little difficult.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm a cat. Why would I have swimming?
Yeah, well, that makes sense. But...
Oh, Miri's afraid of water, isn't she?
Sparta
We have a-
kick.
We
I
have a-
climb in the water.
Oh, she's afraid of being dirty, and this is the freaking ocean.
But the ocean does smell like fish. I'm
Oh, he
so
was AFK for
conflicted.
that. Oh my god.
Oh,
No.
Okay. So I go up to Elric, put my arm over his shoulder as best I can, you know, considering he's twice my height, and go, "Hey, Elric, there's these cool dolphin-like creatures in the water. You should go swimming with them. They're fun. What do you say?"
Out of game, I absolutely hate you. In game, interesting.
Oh no, out of
Perhaps
game, you
I
love
can
me,
aid us
so
on
you
our
know it's
quest.
amazing.
actually, Elric, before you answer that,
Yes, it
do
is.
you have swimming trained?
We have a
I am trained in swimming. I'm pretty sure I am.
Oh well.
Oh my god.
Let's
This
go.
is going to be
I
like.
am-
I can't believe you called my tail a worm.
He said like.
I said it looks like if you go cross-eyed and look out of the corner of your eye.
So
It's pink.
Elric says, "Indeed, my friend. Perhaps they can help us on our quest." God damn it! I take off my boots and take off my shirt and
Oh my
with
gosh.
look at my greatsword. I think to myself, perhaps this would allow me to sink. Put my two greatswords on the ground and dive in.
There's two of them?
He
Yeah, he's
started
carrying
with
around
one,
two.
and he got one later.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, so test notice as you dive in.
As Elric jumps off the side, Zest will turn to Kai and say, "You could have probably just told him that Gullible was written at the bottom of the on the street."
You assume he can read.
Elric, there is one of these creatures coming towards you.
Oh jeez.
And with that notice, you notice that this thing has rows of sharp teeth. Like, you see its teeth as its mouth is closed, but it opens up and you see more rows of sharp teeth in its mouth.
It doesn't have a mouth; it has teeth. It's just an opening with teeth.
And it is swimming towards you. What do you do?
As I see this, like, wow, kill me. Flashback. Hey, they're here to help us out. Why don't you go talk to them? Yeah, I'm gonna trust my allies on that. I wave my hand hello.
You wave your hand hello to the thing coming at you. What's your parry?
It probably wants to without the great sword. It's a 6.
Oh gosh.
If he dies from this, as a character, I'm going to die laughing. In character, my character is going to regret so much.
Well, he hits you with a raise.
Good job, Joe.
Oh, lovely.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, what's the new guy doing?
All
Is
the
he getting
regrets for
lunch?
killing.
You have 16 damage assigned.
Yeah,
Can I see him?
Yeah, you can see him.
Okay.
Hey, that's
After
not
his
how you
attack,
get lunch.
we can go initiative to see if you can help him.
Oh my god.
Sidu's just standing there with her jaw just open, just watching him.
Zest will reach
I'm
up
going to
and tap her
soak
shoulder.
that. I'm going to soak that. I got a toughness of 10. No, I have a toughness of 8 because I specified taking off my shirt there for my armor.
Evets, are you with them?
No.
Technically, I was looking to see if anyone needed help, so I was looking around.
Alright, Miri, what were you doing?
I'm asking if he's getting lunch.
Asking who?
Eric. Elric.
Oh.
I am Joe.
Alright, how many
Oh.
wounds
It's
do you
going to
take?
be
Okay.
lunch.
Doing
That's
it wrong.
16.
Yes.
All right, that's 16, 8. So that's 12. I think that's one. Yeah, that's one wound. I take one wound, but I do have nerves of steel, so that doesn't apply any penalties.
Okay. So yeah.
So as I offer my hand for a handshake, the thing slashes my arm. What? How rude!
How
Yep,
rude.
Zest, you notice that this is happening. What are you doing?
Wow.
Ooh, you got that beautiful, beautiful Joker.
All right. So I got my water
Beautiful.
wings on.
Because spears have reach, there is a place where you can jump on a lamppost and hit it without getting
Stabby,
water.
stabby, stabby. Of course, lightning would just hit Elric as well.
Kill
Oh, yeah, it
Elric.
Well, probably not the best thing to do right now.
I mean, he's expendable. I mean, what?
That's mean. That's really mean.
Oh, it is mean. But I'm a horrible person, so I'm not much better.
All right.
Zest.
How long does the haste last? Oh, it has lasts for 3 rounds. Okay.
Yep.
So yes, I will take time to cast haste on myself.
Alright.
Or
As-
time, yeah.
Alright, you spend the power points and you have another action.
All right. I will. And plus my movement.
Yes.
All right. So I will jump down there and take a stabby at the fish.
Alright. Roll fighting.
All right. Moment.
+2 for the Joker.
Right.
You miss.
No, I'm not going to spend it.
Alright, Miri. What are you doing?
Miri, you've got no long range stuff at all, do you?
Nope.
I mean, unless you want to try to mind control the fish, but...
I will try to mind control the fish. It can't be too smart, right?
So, what do you
Try.
do?
I'm going to try to use mind control.
Okay, you are. Okay, test smart. Okay, I don't know how to resolve this because this thing is an extra, so it only gets 1 die, and it was a 1.
She jumps in and tries to eat Elric as well.
I think crit fails are still crit fails since it doesn't have the thing, so I'll say it fails. Besides, Defender wins if they're both 1s. But Miri, you think you're mind controlling it.
Swim away.
Oh,
No,
if you had
swim-
her
jump
start
on the
acting
dock.
like a fish, it would have been amazing. I would like. Have
I'll
it,
let
like,
you decide how you're
reversed.
doing this, Matt.
Jump on the dock. I want to eat you. As she makes whirly fingers.
So you're trying to get it to jump up on the shore. All right,
Yep.
Sidu, what are you doing?
Is Elric visibly injured? Like,
You notice that there is kind of a redness near him in the water.
okay, is he close enough for me to heal him?
What's your current range? I think it's 248, right?
Yeah, it's 248.
Medium range. So you'd have to test it -2.
Oh dear.
I apologize, Joe. How do I add numbers to the icons for?
And I'm not able to. Am I able to fish?
Wait, you mean that?
There we go. Yeah.
When you're hovering over the icon, press the number instead of clicking.
Oh, I see.
Alright, so Sidu?
Am I able to shoot the fish? Or how real are we?
You could shoot the fish, yes. It's above the surface right now.
Oh, the fish is above the surface?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go blam blam to
Yeah,
the
about
fishy.
a third of its body is above the water level.
Hang
So, test shooting.
on, let me see here.
Are you doing a marksman shot?
Yes.
Alright, test shooting at +2.
Shooting +2. Blam.
Alright, roll damage. Alright, you hit the creature and you notice that it kind of flickers around as it hits it right in its scales. Elric, what are you doing?
You mentioned that the fish was somewhat on land.
No,
Above the
above
water.
the water level.
Above, okay, never mind. Could I do a push action and push it towards the land?
Looking to beach the fish.
There's
Yeah.
not really a... That would involve picking it up entirely.
So I guess
You'd
I
have
will.
to
I will.
bring it like 3 to 5 feet above you and push it upwards.
I will instead do a multi-action of a grapple, followed by a throwing roll to throw the fishman on the
This makes
beach.
it easier. 1 second. So, imagine these two lines here. This is the railing. So those are the rails. These are the buildings. Here is the water. Then here is another tier that is submerged.
Okay.
This creature is like this, and you are here.
Oh, can I do like so? Can I still do like a multi-action of our grapple him, and then I kind of suplex him so he goes like that?
You do not have enough
I like
strength to
the
do that.
scaling, and it's
Where's your leverage?
I have a D10 with Brawny. Don't please.
Where's your leverage?
What?
Where's your leverage?
My back is my leverage.
You're in the water,
Look.
dude.
I don't need leverage. Okay, so
That
it's
first
another.
dot is you. The second dot is
You
it. That's a size
here.
comparison.
Go to here and
Right
then
here.
push and throw.
oh, so it is the thing I saw in there.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
one of those.
Okay.
That's a size comparison.
So, can I drown the fishman?
No.
Can you drown the fish? You certainly can try.
I mean, it is possible. You just have to kind of like hold its gills shut.
You drown a fish.
Which, good luck with that.
Okay. In all seriousness, okay. So, all right. Can I just do a push action to just have it slam into the wall instead?
Yes, you can attempt to slam into the wall. Make a strength test.
Got it. That wound should not be there. Well, I have a wound, but it doesn't give me penalties.
Right. Just add +1 to everything you're doing for now.
Yeah.
Okay,
So it's
so
3.
does it crit fail?
No. You just do not succeed.
So I'm gonna process this with Elric as I attempt to handshake him, and then he slashes me. Elric's gonna process this as, "Oh, my bad. I didn't apply the proper culture to him. He probably is one of those, bro, what's up?" So I meant to pat him on the chest, and yeah, that's my excuse for not doing the proper
Okay.
thing right.
Alright.
I'm horrible today.
Now it's its turn. What's your parry?
My parry is a 6.
It does not get raised this time.
Ooh, lovely.
And none of the dice exploded. So, 13.
Still would do a wound. I will soak that. Doesn't soak. Lovely.
No, it does soak. You don't have that wound, remember?
Yes, I do. I do not have that
You
wound.
ignore that wound.
As the other guy attempts to bro pat me and fails as I acknowledge his presence, its presence.
Yep. So, Kaya, what are you doing?
Debating putting an arrow either through Elric or the fish. I'm still not quite sure at the moment. With these extended cutscenes of action, I'm going to use my brand new shiny bow and put an arrow in it.
Alright, test shooting.
Can I multi-action to shoot 2 arrows?
I believe there's an edge for shooting multiple arrows in the fantasy book.
Oh, okay.
Let me check. Yeah, it's an edge called double shot.
All right. And would I be able to get that on in advance? I mean, I'm still gonna do this. I'm just curious. While we're on the subject of that.
There, I just gave you the description.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a fighting roll, not a shooting roll.
You're right.
Oops.
Alright, you hit it.
Yay!
So, did you take the man killer or the Teflon?
Yeah, I took the man killer. I actually even noted it in my... Seven.
Alright, so you watch as an arrow goes and sticks into it. It's still swimming
Woo.
around.
Okay.
Sidu, what are you doing? Test notice.
I know what I'm going to do for my next action, and it's genius. Trust me.
Notice, where are you? There you are. Rub some bacon.
You notice that in the water in the distance, you see some rippling coming towards you. You think there might be more coming.
Guys, I think we got more company. Coming our way.
All right.
Actually, the streetlights probably would be more like... Alright, there's this... Just so you know how the streetlights are.
All right.
Wouldn't the streetlights be something more like this?
Actually, it probably would. 1 second. It has to be something that Zest can jump on, so...
Oh.
Maybe just coming straight out from the wall.
Something like that.
Whatever works.
Wait. That Zest can jump onto or Elric?
Zest. Because Zest is
Okay.
standing on one of them right now.
Ah.
That's right. Can Zest cry something out?
Sure, what do you cry out?
Alric, grab my spear as he has it still thrust to the fish monster trying to stab it.
If you're going to do a combined thing, you'll be on the lowest initiative, which is before the fish thing, so...
All right.
So, Elric, do you want to grab onto his thing?
The
words.
Sidu hasn't gone yet.
Yes.
Yes, I grab onto his steel rod.
Hey, do you see this happening? What do you do?
Uh,
You can't
that
hold
going?
to see what they do.
Someone's echoing.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Let's see here. Are the ripples in range of my gun?
Yes, but you'll be taking a blind fire penalty. Because you don't even see the actual creatures, you just see the ripples in the water.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna focus on this guy that's right here in front of us first, then. Since Elric's only got one wound and he's ignoring that, I don't have to heal that just yet.
Hmm?
Or, wait. Elric's the only one in the water, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to hold until Elric is out of the water.
Alright. So, Elric, Zest offered you to grab onto him. Do you do so?
Yes.
Alright, so Zest, you're able to grab Elric's hand. What do you do?
Throw him back up to the upper level.
Throw him up?
Yes.
That'll be a strength test.
Well, I guess jump.
Okay, so you grab him and then you jump to the upper level.
Yes.
Thank you, my friend. I believe those fishies were a bit cranky or something.
Alright,
See,
Perhaps
you're
later.
hold. What are you doing?
everybody's out of the water.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast.
A net?
Cast water. I dare you.
I'm gonna cast lightning. We're gonna fish with TNT.
Alright, test smarts.
TNT.
Well, if we wanted to do that, we would just throw Miri'ri in.
That's true.
What?
Dynamite fishing. No, it's genius. Dynamite fishing. You just have Miri'ri start her explosive power. Wait a second. Push her in as she's about to explode. Alright, roll damage.
Which is
3d6. And I'll apply the bonuses from water and all that.
Look at that color difference. It's like 1 degree.
Oh.
wow.
Well, that shakes it.
Oh, that rip. That damage though. But Joe,
I
did
was
you notice
pretty
how
sure you were going to kill it, but that damage, wow.
Joe, real quick though, did you notice like our shades of green are like 1 degree off?
The what?
Our colors.
Oh.
Your green versus
Oh.
my green.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
What if it does?
I think the only person that matters is you.
The camera and Sidu are pretty close. And me and Jay are pretty close.
Well, Miri,
Yep.
what you doing?
Oh, good job, everybody.
You notice the fish is still swimming, though.
He's doing a good job, too.
I go ahead and delete the water people here.
Is there a harpoon handy?
No.
Okay. Well,
If
good
you
job,
had the scavenger
everybody.
edge, I'd allow it, but...
There's a harpoon. You just gotta grab it from Zest.
So, are you doing anything?
No.
Alright, you notice the fish submerges and is now out of sight.
Alright, so I got to use the small child.
Wow.
So, Joe, were those things about the size of the thing I saw before?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Elric walks up to you and says, "See, with my deepest apologies, I was not able to communicate with the fishmen at all. It seems like something's bothering them for the time being. I'll check on them later."
Actually, you know what? Just as it's submerging, you notice that lightning strikes in that area. Let me make sure it kills it. Okay, it does. And you notice that the fish you are fighting now floats to the surface.
Someone get a net. We got dinner.
Yay!
Not where did
Miri,
that come
look,
from?
dinner.
Just get a net.
Uh,
Alright.
Worry about that later.
Zest will jump down onto one of the lights and harpoon it.
Alright. You get it down there, you harpoon it. Test strength to see if you're able to get back with it. Alright, it is really hard, and you struggle to get over the ledge as you jump back up, but you manage to do it.
Can I do the same with my greatsword?
Well, it's already here.
Well, I
One-
thought there
wait, was it
there
one or
more
two
than
that-
one.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
what?
Was this more than one, or
You only see one float.
never mind then? Well, I guess this attempt for diplomacy went belly up.
Don't worry, that just means it's good.
Yeah, the more cringe, the better it is. Cringing is a compliment for puns.
No, it's not.
Thank you, thank you. I tried.
please
Anyway,
stop. Anyway, what is this thing?
it is a demonic fish.
Ooh, barracuda.
Ooh,
It's got many
barracuda.
rows of teeth. You notice that its scales are slimy,
Miri puts on a bib and gets a knife and fork.
probably.
Does it look like an aquatic deathclaw?
Who did we even lose? Oh, Joe. Aquatic. I wouldn't call it a death claw.
It's got horns, got a lot of teeth. I'm pretty sure its flippers would end in claws at this point. Or fins, or whatever you want to call them.
I mean,
All right, that joke was so bad it made my modem crash. Oh my god, Stein, that was so bad. So, anyway.
Yep. So you guys are now currently up here. You have this fish. Some of the
Is it-
people in the area that was working the relief that y'all had talked to earlier starts approaching you and says, "Well, you killed one of them. If you don't mind, we can take care of transporting that out. Unless you want to carry it yourselves."
Zest looks at it with his helmet, his magic scene helmet.
There is a glowing at the core of the fish.
What are these things called?
Test knowledge life stream.
Alright.
Give me 1 second.
Can we eat it?
Alright, you notice that this creature is called a Shinryu.
Shinryu.
I had to look up the name.
All right. Zest will ask the worker, you have someone that can extract the core?
We could probably extract the core as we cut it open.
If you could put it to, well, I suppose in this case it would be Sidu's, and put it towards the name Sidu Garl.
Wait, what are we doing with Sidu?
That would be her. That would be her spoils, or it would be killed in her name. Since she landed the final blow.
I didn't, but thank you.
I agree.
Other than that, is there a anyone we can talk to about getting better equipment or something to better take care of these?
Or speaking of equipment, Joe, are there any like loose bandages somewhere I can grab, or like medical bandages? Yeah.
Not really.
Yay, infected wounds for the win.
Or you could ask the healer for help.
Yeah, or you could ask the healer.
or you could ask the healer for healing.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Hi.
Hi.
So you go to Sidu and say, I have a boo-boo?
No, I just walk up to Sidu and ask, do you know where there's any bandages? Sorry, any bandages around? I need to cover up this wound.
I'm just gonna give him this look, like, are you serious?
We're doing. You see this visible pause in Elric's face as it goes, oh yes, now I remember. Would you mind hitting me my scratch over here?
Sure, I'll take care of that. And I will cast. Oh, said cure wounds. Just cure.
Yeah, you cast Cure. So test your spirit. Every wound ever to have be on you is.
Can I have future wounds healed?
I healed some scars.
She also may have taken care of that cancer.
I'll be right back.
Alright. So.
No, nothing in this world can ever heal Elric's stupidity. I'm
now
sorry.
that you're able to get a better look at it, you notice that this creature seems to have tiny little things that you thought were fins, but you notice that they might look more like wings.
What?
Oh snap!
Oh boy.
What?
Wait, the
Shinryu
famous
are
true dragon.
they are dragonoid type creatures, aren't they?
They appear to
So
be
wait,
aquatic dragonoid types.
So there are brethren?
Yep.
Is it cannibalism if y'all eat it? Because I want to eat it.
Zest will smack Miri'ri's hand away.
What?
He's having a
I wanna
moment.
eat it, no.
He finally meets a real dragon.
Zest, since you're a Dragoon, I'll give it to you, even though you only had basic success. Dragons have been gone for a long time, so for this creature to be here seems odd.
That means it's a delicacy.
Zest will slap Miri'ri upside the head and continue having his moment.
You know, I'm gonna lean over to Evets. You know, we've been traveling with him for like a while now.
Her
Yes.
or him?
Zest is like having a moment. Yeah, he's been with us. He's
Mm-hmm.
never treated us like that.
I know.
I mean,
Do you have wings and fly?
points at our horns.
They are part dragon.
They don't have wings. They are flightless dragons.
They descend from
That
dragons.
doesn't really make a dragon.
That makes them
Joe?
worms, like her tail.
I invent fly and fly up and look down at Zest.
So you notice that his
Jetpacks don't count.
yeah he invents a jetpack and starts levitating upwards.
Fine! As he invents a glider and you just see him jump off a cliff with it.
He invents a hot air balloon.
Man, I'm 10 levels of offended this session, Zest.
I mean,
Don't care
Call
how
my
to dragon.
tail a worm,
So what are y'all doing with this Shinryu?
and then you call me a fake dragon. I'm done.
I now want to extract the core of this dragon myself.
Alright, test survival. And what tools are you using? Because I know it's not going to be a spear.
All right, let's see here. I have
Do you at least have some sort of knife?
I threw away the bayonet from earlier. All I have left is the duct tape.
Would you like to borrow my sword?
Duct tape solves everything. Would you like to use a great sword for this precision-based task?
Don't worry.
Wait.
Don't worry, I did it.
What's he doing?
He's trying to extract the core from the Shinryu.
What does he have to roll for that?
Survival.
Survival.
I hand him a switchblade.
So far, that seems to be the best thing. No one has like a survival knife or anything?
Nope.
Huh. Alright.
I have a great sword.
Zest, after having riding his emotional high, he realizes he's probably not the best for extracting the core.
He doesn't know survival.
I know survival.
You notice that the person that's helping with this doesn't know that it's a dragonoid. He thinks it's just a big fish.
I know survival,
That's
and I
way-
have claws, but I'm also
That's-
not touching it. 'Cause
Zest
that's
waves
icky.
goodbye to the corpse as they drag it away.
Yep.
He is
Yeah,
also
that's
filled with a need to capture one of these creatures and make it his pet.
Oh my
Eat
god,
it.
I quit.
They look at you and says, well,
Barracuda.
we're going to be using this for food to help restock. So when you go to pick up the core, we'll probably treat you some food then.
I
Hey,
like
Miri,
this
they
guy.
said the magical word.
Yeah, I like this guy.
And there's a restaurant called the Underwater Sisters in the northern part of town.
Is it
Don't
Don't
actually
say anything.
underwater?
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
What?
A restaurant called the Underwater Sisters in the northern part of town.
Sounds delightful.
Luckily, it's not underwater.
Oh, thank God.
Zest is not saying anything.
Would you like me to help you carry the fish up this thing over there?
You say that, and you notice that a boat is drifting along the street side, and as it comes down, it's like, no, we're just going to put it in this.
So these creatures don't attack boats.
You notice that there seems to be a couple guys with guns. They seem to.
They
be
don't
protecting-
attack boats often.
It's
Wait, where are they taking it?
to the
Up
northern
north.
part of town.
Okay.
They said I was crazy when I made my restaurant not on the first floor. Well, who's crazy now?
Still you, but
Yep.
All right.
Just for other reasons.
So,
All right. We still have a job to at least thin the
herd.
numbers a bit. So
right.
let's find a more suitable place.
Wow.
Is there some place that is only partially submerged?
Are y'all just going to go through the day to try to accomplish as much as you can?
Kill more of these things?
I want there to be a moment where I test fire on one of them on one of those things.
I'll allow this to be a dramatic test.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. So,
Gone fishing.
It's whoever has the highest die, and then everyone else is assisting them.
well,
What's-
everyone tests once per round, and we see successes compared to failures.
What are we
So-
testing?
What are we
It depends
testing?
on what you want to do. So, Kaya,
Yeah.
you can do anything from test fighting to stab these things, shooting to shoot these things. There will be a penalty on fighting since you don't have a good way to fight on water, but name one. If you were to encounter this, how would you try to fight these things?
Poopy doopy.
Okay, this one, you're gonna love this one, Joe.
Mhm.
I use my float materia on it.
On the creature itself.
Yep, bring
Just
it out of the
marks.
water. I bring it to us instead of us going to it.
Yep, test smarts.
Yep, let me get there. Hell yeah!
Alright. You have 2 successes. Sidu. You can either test shooting, or you can hold to test healing to remove failures later. Amanda?
And, she got dragged away.
Okay, Miri.
What are they fighting?
Y'all are going around trying to fight more of these things. How would you go around doing it?
Throwing a net.
Alright, you find a net. Test
Throwing?
You fail on doing so.
Damn it.
Zest, how are you doing this?
I am beating them into submission
Test fighting.
to show my dominance and recruit one as a pet.
Well, recruit one as a pet is different than beating them to submission right now.
All right, I recruit one as a pet.
Test
Persuade. Yeah.
Test persuasion. Okay.
Is there going to be a penalty?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not telling what the penalty is, though.
Hmm.
I give bonuses and penalties based on what y'all do. This,
All
I'm not
right.
even going to tell what the penalty.
All right. And yeah, he's persuading them the dragon way. He does know Draconics, so if he's able to do anything with that as well.
As you try to speak to them, you notice that they seem to have an animal-like... They're not the
All right.
intelligent dragons.
All right, still beating into submission
Okay, beating into submission.
or
Persuasion
quote
or
unquote
fighting. Roll
persuading.
one of them.
Okay.
Alright, that's a failure. Elric, what are you doing?
I kind of want to do what Zest is doing, but just replace it with persuasion with intimidation.
You're going to try to scare them out? Test intimidation then.
I want to scare them to be my pets.
Scare them to be your pet? That's not intimidation. But
no, I will be using intimidation for this.
okay, test intimidation. I will go.
I kind of want to bet. I kind of want to bet it, but I got 1 billion left, and I'm not. I'm not betting.
Alright,
Did you-
As I keep going, hello.
Didn't you take away your wound for her healing you?
Oh. He did not.
Yellow fella.
It doesn't matter, but yeah.
You need to keep up with your wounds, man. So, Evets, what are you doing?
Am I back with the group?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's been
Right.
gathered up and y'all are...
Okay.
If you want to assist with this, you can test something.
So we're trying to.
And each
To
test
talk.
with this represents 1 hour of working.
No, we're trying to get them out of our way by any means necessary, and the two idiots of the group are trying to tame them.
Well, tame at least one. And if I can get multiple, but I'm really only expecting one.
I stand by my statement.
Alright, so what are you going to do?
Well,
It doesn't have to particularly pertain to them. It's just what are you doing while this is happening?
So they're in our way. We need to get them out of the way. Okay. Where are we trying to get to again?
Eventually, y'all want to get to the shrine.
Oh.
Which is probably guarded by these things, so best to get rid of them.
So the shrine's underwater, or do we not know?
Oh, the shrine
Yeah.
is on the first tier. As in 5 stories downwards in the water.
Oh.
Apparently, they built this city in a bowl.
Well, then, I guess we're going swimming one way or another. So I'm going to. I know I'm definitely going to invent aquatic.
Alright. And then put one thing into skill swimming.
Well, I get +2 to all swimming rolls, so that kind of negates it, doesn't
Oh,
it?
okay. Yeah, but your pace is 2.
My pace while equals my swimming level skill.
Yes,
Okay,
and
so
untrained is
yeah.
always considered 2.
Oh yeah, so I need to. Okay.
I mean, you can have a pace of 2 if you want.
I don't think I want a pace of 2. So I can do pace of. So I can get +2 or +3 or add super skill 3 is what I can do.
Alright, so that'll be 4, 6. Okay, you'll have a pace of 8 if you do that.
Well, I have a question. For let me get the right one because I get them mixed up.
Mhm.
Telepathy. Would I be able to communicate with them even if they can't speak my language?
No, because they have to actually understand. You can
Okay.
send sound effects to them, but without them actually being able, you can't convey messages that they can't understand.
Okay. Did you say something, Amanda?
What did I miss?
Oh.
Your cue.
Also, how many points can you put in the thing?
I can do 5 overall, so that's
Okay,
2
so you
for
don't have
aquatic
enough
and
points
3
to
for
animal
super.
control them.
I mean, I could animal control them.
No.
How much is animal control?
2 per rank. You put 2 points to have it, and for each size class, you need an extra level. So you'll
Okay,
need
so
to
they're
put
big.
8 points into animal control to control one of these.
Wait. Oh, so their size class what?
They're +4.
They're the size of a rhino.
Oh wait, no, they're probably +3 then.
Plus, it says size 2 is a lion.
Yeah, it's bigger than a lion.
Okay.
+4 sounds about right for these things.
Alright. It says large. Oh, I don't know. But yeah. I mean, so I would need how much for animal control?
You need 6 points.
Yeah, that's no go.
Yeah. All right.
So
So what are you doing?
I'm just looking. Like, go ahead and keep going for another round or whatever. Let them do
You're
something.
gonna
I'm
hold.
look-
Okay.
Yes.
Amanda,
I want
you
to see if
back?
there's something I can find to communicate.
Yep, I'm back.
All right. What are you doing? How are you assisting in this task?
Shooting unless somebody's hurt.
All right. You can either shoot to try to get successes, or you can test healing to remove failures. There are currently 3 failures, 2 successes.
I will heal to remove failures.
Alright. Choose Zest, Elric, or Miri'ri.
Elric, remove Elric. He's the biggest failure of them all.
Joe,
What?
you're being really mean.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, it's true. It's actually Zest for trying to actually persuade these things.
What?
What?
Yeah, he's trying to persuade them.
Well,
I'm gonna heal Zest.
I'm surfing the
test
net.
spirit. We can't hear you if you're saying something.
You know, there's a person doing a call right now, so I have my volume low for them. What did you say?
What
A
did
lot
you
of
say?
things.
Was that a success, or do I need to do it again?
What did Joe M say?
A lot of things.
A lot of things. Oh, you mean about Elric?
Okay, so it's that treatment. Yeah, what'd you say about Elric?
Okay.
Oh,
there
okay.
you go.
Well, you got to be more specific because a lot of things
You
actually
said something
worsen.
about Zest. And you
The
said
most
something about
recent
Elric.
insult. The most
Oh,
recent insult.
Elric is the biggest failure of them all. Let's remove him.
All right, but that is a failure.
Okay, then
Got
I'm
it.
gonna Bendy.
All right. All right, so I'll remove one of Zest's failures. So Zest,
I mean,
wash
after
away
being
all
the
bitten
factory.
by trying to persuade them, Sidu comes and heals you.
I'll give it another shot.
Oh my gosh.
All right, back to the top. Kaya, what are you doing?
Continuing my bring them up for floating for making them easy for people to hit.
All right, test smarts.
I are test smart.
All right,
Yes,
you
you
have
are.
3 successes.
Yep.
Sidu, what are you doing? You can still remove successes or failures, or you can start shooting. This is the second hour that y'all have been at this.
How many do we have to go?
It depends on how much time you want to dedicate to this.
How many? Okay, so we've got how many successes?
Kaya
we've
has
got-
3, and that's the only successes in the party.
So how many do we need to succeed?
Every 5 is 1 fish that you've gotten.
I'm gonna and how many failures do we?
3, then I
2.
make something happen.
Okay.
When one character has 3, something happens.
Okay. So, alright, I'm gonna shoot then.
All right, test shooting.
Is it +2 or +1?
If you're doing the marksman, just +2.
Okay.
All right, you have 2 successes.
Sweet.
Mary,
That
what are you
means we
doing?
get a fish.
I'm gonna try to mind control one to jump on the shore again.
All right, test smarts.
Does that mean we get a fish?
When one person has 5 successes.
Oh, 1% is 5. Okay.
Alright, you
Nice.
successfully mind control one of them. You can't exactly
Woo!
convince it to jump on the shore, but you might be able to do other things.
Tell it
Zest,
to attack another fish.
what are you doing?
All right. I apologize if I'm being stupid.
It's okay. We all have our really stupid moments for our characters.
We all have our foibles.
I'm going to continue it either way, but GM Joe, am I realistically looking at taming one of these things?
You're not sure exactly how to tame these things.
Can I test knowledge live stream to remember what lore of dragons I know? As
Go ahead,
as
test.
dragoons have
Yeah,
fought
test
with
knowledge
them.
live stream. You're pretty sure that getting on the friendly side of these things would kind of be impossible at the moment. Does anyone in the party have knowledge history?
No.
No.
Nah.
Alright. Zest, that's smarts.
All right.
Alright, from common knowledge about history, I can't give you like advanced knowledge because you don't have knowledge history,
Right.
but from common knowledge of history, you notice that at one point in time, dragons roamed this land quite freely. And at one point, there was a major disaster that was caused by dragons, and they suddenly disappeared. The exact causes of this are kind of unknown, but most believe that Bahamut had something to do with it because this was at the same time that the shrine itself disappeared.
All right.
But you notice that the dragons at that time seem to have turned among humans, and it was said that they just ended up despising humanity as a whole. You're not exactly sure what caused them to turn to that,
All right.
but you're pretty
Right.
sure that they seem agitated towards the human race, and you are a human. And when I say humanity, I mean all the mortal races.
All
Oh,
intelligent.
I was about to be like, man, humans gotta ruin everything. I'm ashamed to pass my
even-
blood.
I apologize, but even with the slimmest hope, just staying leading this in front of Zest.
Right,
Mine is-
persuasion.
Yeah. I Benny that.
Alright. That's still a failure.
Wow. Okay, last question. Would Miri'ri's mind control assist at this at all?
Being their friends and controlling their minds are a completely different thing.
Okay.
I mean, you could force them to be your friend. But that's not the same thing as being their friend.
Friends.
Yeah.
That confuses.
Yeah, I'm the Elden of Dragons right now.
Wait, 1 second. My brother had something to comment on that. Say that again, Dom.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah,
You just mind control them long enough, and then they think they are your friends.
It is possible.
Moving on, Elric.
Just like okay, so Sia mentioned that she is levitating these fishmen out of water, right?
Kaya?
Kaya.
Kaya, my bad.
See is an
Then we have-
NPC.
My bad. With Kaya's help, I want to host a fish barbecue.
Alright, so you're going to use the fire. Alright,
Yeah.
just marks. +1 for your black magic spell thing.
Oh yeah,
I'll add these 2 successes. Evets, what do you
smells good.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the 3 points in super skill swimming with the aquatic.
All right. And what are you
And-
doing with it?
Like, are there any immediately there with us?
Any? You mean the fishes?
Yeah.
You could seek one out. When you do find one, what do you do?
What does it? So how far? Okay, how far have I gone out? How like away am I? Because are you saying I went in water and looked, or?
No, y'all able to walk the streets to find them swimming below. Well, not streets, but the upper areas. As you're walking through the city, you look down into the streets and you see them swimming around.
Oh, okay.
So, what do you do?
Ugh. Like, we haven't even actually tried communicating with them at all, have we?
Zest has.
Zest
Like-
has, and it did not end well.
They don't seem to be smart enough.
They seem completely hostile.
Zest is just being really foolhardy right now. But dragons
you
are
know-
his one weakness.
Having two dragons for friends. Is
Elric has also tried communicating, and he got his hand bit.
Yeah, but he's Elric. He's like that all the time.
I can't wait. I can't. Every 10 minutes, there's a new incident about Elric. I swear to God, we should like mark these down.
Okay,
Well,
you know what?
Let's be honest. You did make your character to be a target for insults.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah, a little bit.
so Evets, what are you doing? Are you just swimming in there
Actually,
and hammering them, or?
I'm gonna try. Actually, no. I want to try.
Electric fishing
Oh
pole.
wait, I read that wrong. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna do mind reading instead. See if I can understand maybe what this thing's thinking.
Let me read mind reading to see if it can convey emotions rather than complex thoughts. 1 second.
Success detects the target's surface thoughts and raises a raise reveals a short memory or known facts about one specific subject at the same amount of time. Regardless of the result, the target is aware that someone is in its head. Reading a person's mind without being noticed applies a minus source penalty, but the target is only...
You can attempt mind reading.
Okay. So I guess it says an oppose smarts roll we have to do.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn.
Alright. From its deep memories, you notice its surface thoughts, the only thing it's really thinking of is finding humans eating humans.
Okay.
It seems very simple. You go on the
Okay.
deepness, and you actually get an imagery of it swimming near Leviathan.
Didn't we encounter one? On that one boat? Or what was that we encountered on that one boat?
That was a kraken.
Okay.
Yep, it's where I got the float materia from. That I am
Okay.
currently using.
Well then,
You,
anything
from
else? Or...
what you could see from its memories,
Mhm.
it seems as though Leviathan kind of sent these things into the city.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
So I saw. You said I saw like an image of Leviathan, correct?
Yes, and you also see Leviathan actually flooding the city, as you notice that the water kind of inclines upwards and engulfs the city. You kind of noticed that when you're swimming in the city, that it kind of did seem like you were going upwards as you were swimming towards it.
Mm-hmm.
And you could kind of see it happen where the water level rises in the distance, but stays the same back where Leviathan is.
Okay. So through that image, can I tell where Leviathan is?
You know where Leviathan was.
Okay, well, that, yeah. Okay. Well then, I am going to convey this to the party, what I saw, or read, or whatever, you know.
All right, so you spend the round going around telling the party about this.
Yes.
All right, Kaya, what are you doing? This is the third hour of y'all doing this.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that. My headset got pulled out.
Oh, did you hear any of that?
Yeah, I heard it. It was as soon as you asked me, what am I doing?
I thought I had to
Anyway.
explain all that again for a second. My heart was like...
Don't
No.
scare him like that, Joe.
Although I don't exactly remember anything about my character, so if you could explain that to me, that would be great. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to continue doing what I've been doing.
Well, your character is based on this secret where you... Oh, wait, I can't...
You've already said too much.
I was...
Oh, dear.
That actually made me uncomfortable. Stop that, Joe. But I guess, eye for an eye and all that.
Oh dear.
I'm going to Benny.
All right.
Yeah, I get the success.
Kaya's story starts when she secretly wanted to be a ballerina.
Again, you're confusing me with Elric.
I'll go ahead. Alright. Oh, did you take up these successes?
Yep.
Okay, I was about to do that. I was like, wait, what? Okay.
I'm on the ball, Joe.
Alright. So, Sidu, what are you doing?
How many fails are there?
Each
The
person
most
has
fails
one.
anyone has is 1. So, there's not an emergency.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot then.
Alright, test shooting with your +2 marksman.
Nice.
Alright. Mary, what are you doing?
We still trying to scare these things.
Scare, defeat, whatever you do.
Mind control again, I guess.
Alright, just smarts.
Ugh.
That is a failure.
I'll spend a bidding on it.
Alright. That is still a
Oh,
failure. Because it's a post.
Damn. Alright.
Zest.
I am a dragoon, trained in the ways of the dragon. I have spent years of my life on this training, and you will be my friend.
Oh my gosh.
I have a question.
You still fail.
Why haven't, since we know these things are hostile now, why aren't we just, like, lightning on the water?
Because there's people in the water.
No, there isn't.
Now they're not.
Oh, there's nobody in the water now?
Well,
No.
our people are in the water, but they can get the fuck out.
But the fusion of energy.
There are rescue teams gone around the city, but the city itself seems relatively... There doesn't seem to be people floating in the water. This event happened about 2.5 weeks ago. If they've been stuck in the water for 2.5 weeks, they're
Idiot.
not living right now.
So yeah, why aren't we just doing that instead?
I mean, you can use lightning materia if you want. But first,
I will-
Elric, what are you doing?
I was like, yeah, it's not my turn.
So we cooked the steak. Now it's time to cut the steak.
Sure.
Or the fish fillet.
What are you doing?
He's
Yep.
filleting no fish.
These...
Yes, I flayed the flesh with my
Evets, what are you
greatsword.
doing?
Energy control?
Energy
I
control
actually would-
what?
Actually, no, wait. That's not how that would work.
Yeah, I was like,
I was like, wait a minute, no. As soon as I said that, I was like, wait, no.
Yeah, you could control lightning. Where are you going to get the lightning from?
Telekinesis, the lightning material away from Zest, then you could energy control the lightning.
Actually, who in this party has a spare lightning materia?
A spare lightning materia?
I know y'all had a total of like 4 or 5 of them, didn't y'all?
Yeah, Zest grabbed a bunch off of a bunch of people, and that's the last I heard of them.
Zest has a bunch in his pocket, I think.
Zest, what materials do you have that you're not using?
I have
I think you have some that are duplicates from the destruction, don't you?
4 thunder materia and 1 fire materia.
Yeah, there
See,
you go.
I told you he was hoarding them.
Oh my gosh, give me a fire!
So, would you like to give Evets one of your thunder materials?
I don't think he does because he's trying to make friends with them right now.
Zest will give Evets one of the thunder materials, and he will give Sidu one of the fire material.
Alright. So, Evets, if you want to test smarts, you can go and do so.
How do I use a materia normally, Joe?
Roll smarts.
Rolling smarts?
Is that just it? I mean, it's like, just that's it? Just no points or nothing?
No, just smarts.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Alright, you got 1 success.
Alright.
Alright. 4th hour. Kaya, what are you doing?
Same.
Alright, test smarts. Alright.
I hit 5. Woo!
Eventually, after doing this for about 4 hours, you get one up, and the party members that are around you, manage to assist you in taking it out. You now have 1 dead.
About 2
Only-
million more to go. Let's do this.
Sidu, what are you doing?
Shooty shooty in the booty.
Aww.
So, I have another question. We know where the temple is, right?
You know where the shrine is, yes.
Yes. Like, I mean, we know how. My character knows how to get there.
Yes.
I mean, this is probably really bad idea, but can't I just intangibility down there?
You could.
But that's
Have fun
also,
breathing.
I don't. Do I need to breathe while I'm intangible?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You need to breathe at all times.
Well, I didn't know like how intangibility worked, Joe. So
It means you can phase through matter. It does not relieve your need to breathe.
okay.
You still require oxygen.
You are the box ghost. I shot, by the way.
And I assume intangibility takes up all your points, right?
Yes.
So you can't take the doesn't breathe or anything like that.
Yep.
Alright.
You're cool, but you're not that cool yet.
Where's a breathing tank rental place, scuba tank rental place, Joe?
Get some scuba gear.
Yep.
Yeah, you can find some.
Wait for the rest of us.
It worked out so well with mine.
Yeah, I know, but wait for the rest of us.
Alright, so
Snooze,
what do
you
you do?
lose? Oh, me
You're shooting.
yeah, Amanda's shooting.
No, you, Evets.
Oh.
Oh, wait, did I skip someone?
It was Amanda's turn whenever I started asking my
Oh,
question.
it was!
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Amanda,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I rolled for shooting.
Okay. You eventually... With Kaya's multiple attempts to float them, she floats one up and you help shoot it down. And then later she floats another one up and you shoot it down. So you have 2 of them.
Blam blam.
1, 2. Miri, what are you doing?
Mind control again.
Alright, test smarts.
Ooh.
Woogity woogity.
Ow.
That is a third failure. Are you taking it?
How bad is a third failure?
You don't know.
Not good.
Something happens when you have a third failure. Ooh.
Are you trusting
Oh.
it?
Have fun and have fun rolling a new character, Matt.
What?
I'll accept it.
Alright, so Matt.
Okay.
Miri'ri gets up, looks at one of these things, and starts controlling its mind. You're pretty sure you have control of it. Until
Cool.
eventually you notice that it jumps up and grabs you and pulls you
Oh
down.
no! No!
You are now in the water with it.
Doggy paddle. I mean,
Everyone in the party, test notice if you see this happen.
Oh, jeezums.
Nobody sees it.
Zest got a 4.
Alright, so
4.
Zest, Sidu, Kaya, you see this happen. You're just sitting there, it's like, oh, it's Miri'ri. And then you see it grab it, it's like, oh, there goes Miri'ri.
Crap.
Plunk.
Uh,
Zest casts haste on himself and jumps down
Well, hold
onto
on.
nearby.
oh no.
Evets failed. CD. Everyone else can be in the next turn after you've had a round of not figuring out what's going to do. Okay, so what is this doing?
Casting time. So he has haste now.
Yep.
And then he's jumping down and holding out his spear to Miri'ri, saying, "Grab on!"
Alright,
Wait, you're underwater. You can't say anything.
well,
No, on a lamppost.
Mary seems slightly out of reach from you, from the lamppost.
Is the fish on top of the water,
It's,
so to speak?
it's close enough to the surface that you can stab at it.
Can I stand on it?
You can try.
You can always try.
I still have my water wings on for reference.
I just imagine this guy in armor with water wings.
By the way, how many power points do you have left? I know you recovered 4 of that from since last time, but
For what?
power points.
Oh, right.
You spent 8. It's been 4
So-
hours, so you got 4 back. Then you spent 8 again. How many are you at?
I'm at 17.
Okay.
So yeah, I jump on the fish's back and try to grab Miri'ri.
Test agility. Alright, and I will pose with strength. Oh. You slip and fall off as it turns.
Can I Benny that?
Sure, you have to get a 10 or better.
God damn it.
Oh no.
You're in the water.
Alright. That ends my turn, I guess, or...
Oh no.
Yep. Sidu. You run up to the edge, look down, and you see your 2 friends in the water with this thing on top of them.
off of Crazy Scientist, Junkrat Man, and
What?
I have a seal materia.
Oh, you have the seal materia.
Yeah, and nobody ever told me what that did.
Hey, seals eat fish.
Oh my god, I'm done.
Would you like to attempt to cast sleep on the fish?
I like how
Yes.
everybody keeps calling it a fish, but Shinryus are not.
Yeah,
fish.
they're dragons, but
I would like to
alright,
cast.
test smarts. Let me see.
And they don't even look like fish.
I did not put seal on the list. Alright.
No, you didn't.
I have no idea how many power points this would cost then.
Oh.
Can I have a freebie?
I'm gonna look up the equivalent spell in the book.
Damn. While you do that, I'm gonna nibble on a Reese's peanut butter cup, not sponsored.
Here we go.
Would love to be sponsored though.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I can dream.
As could I, but it's not happening.
Alright.
I'd rather be sponsored by Kit Kat.
Blasphemer.
I'll talk to my people.
Alright,
and,
If I'm not
so
mistaken, that's the
you
same
test
company.
your spell
but-
casting. They oppose with spirit at -2. You will spend 3 power points for this.
Okay, that's negligible.
So you just got 3. Alright, so they have to test. Alright, it falls asleep.
Yes! Yes! Get out of the water!
Mary, are you trained to swimming?
No.
Oh
swimming.
no!
Can I climb the water?
You can
Isn't
climb the
that fair?
fish. Maybe.
Oh my gosh!
Let me go to the drowning rules.
Okay, somebody's gonna die today. I just got back. I'm like, okay, what's gonna? Oh.
Oh,
You want to hear the ironic bit? Guys, you want to hear the ironic bit? I was just watching a YouTube video about a kitten swimming towards a boat, and then more kittens swimming towards that said boat.
Well, you should be paying attention to the game, not YouTube videos.
That's very true. But it was cats. I can't avoid a cat video.
I'm trying to
Yes,
talk,
well-
but
Go ahead, Joe.
Matt, game of fatigue.
Matt, no! Matt, please!
Kaya.
Have
I
mercy!
am going to dive into the water head first.
Are you trained to swimming?
Hell no.
Alright, that's swimming as you dive in.
Zest is just kind of floating there with his water wings, just going.
Well, floating. Alright, you gain a level of fatigue.
Okay.
And I
Holy
just looked, in
white
calm
video.
water you only have to
Except for-
test once every minute, so...
Except for, wait, once every minute?
Yeah, so this is just the initial.
Okay, well, I'm not going to start swimming right away anyway, so I'm jumping in and slashing instantly.
Oh,
Slashing
this
what?
fish is
The fish.
Alright,
Or
test
not the
fighting.
fish, the Shinryu that has Miri'ri.
Test fighting, because you have no idea what's happening down there.
Alright, is this pre-fatigue or post-fatigue?
Pre-fatigue.
Okay. Wild, by the way.
It's a
Alright.
seep.
Alright, you miss. Actually, no, it's asleep. It's defensive. You hit it.
Alright.
So, roll damage. Alright, you jump down and you hit with your katana as it seems to spring up as you do so.
Second one. Oh hey.
Well, I guess it's full parry, so no raise.
Keep clicking the wrong tab.
Alright, you do not break its toughness.
Great.
Well, you're the one attacking it, so you're the one that's going to hit that. What's your
Of
parry?
course. Thankfully not so bad. It's a 7.
No, it misses. I got a 7.
Oh, thank God. Oh, let me add my fatigue.
Mary, what are you doing? As you are, like, trying to keep afloat right now.
Joe, can I Benny that? Joe, can I Benny that notice to try and get into this turn order since I'm like one of the few people?
Everyone should be in the turn order at this point.
Yeah.
That's in the second set. Yeah, once everything has been.
1 second. I'll just manually draw your cards. Alright, so you act on an 8. And Evets, you can act on a queen. So, Evets, what are you doing? You notice that this happened.
Well, I'm assuming I've just been told, but yeah, I'm gonna invent aquatic and all my points into super skills swimming. All rest
Alright.
points.
You're doing this on the fly?
Yep.
Test
Repair.
repair. Okay. I think the penalty was -5, but that doesn't matter. You
Okay.
succeed.
And then,
So that's your
I'm
action.
gonna- so that's it for my turn, right? I can't
So
get in
you
the water.
can move up to see what's happening.
Yeah, I'll move up.
Yeah, so you move up, you look down, you notice the people in the water.
Okay.
So Kaya, Zest, and Miri'ri are in the water.
Yep.
Alright, so now, Miri'ri, what are you doing?
Trying to get away.
Alright. Are you trying to... You notice that there's a lamppost that if you climb up, you might be able to get on the railings.
I'll do that.
Test swimming. You can't seem to get over there.
Oh, man.
Sidu.
How close is Mary to me?
This is 2 rounds, so after 10 rounds, you have to test swimming again for drowning. So
How close is Mary to me?
She's below.
I'm going to take a rope out of Barry's saddlebag.
Alright. So you grab the rope.
And I'm going to tie one end to the railing and toss Miri the other end.
Alright, so you spin the round tying a knot and throwing it in?
Yep.
Alright. Elric, what are you doing?
Seeing what's going on right now, I'm going to run to the water, drop my swords, and take a dive. I'm going to attempt to grab Miri and then grab the rope.
Alright, make a strength test.
Oh dear.
Well,
And
actually,
this work
make
could be
a
kind of
swimming
epic.
test first. Okay, now make a strength test.
Benny.
Alright, so you dive in, you grab Miri, and with Miri on your shoulder, you grab onto the rope and you start climbing up.
Okay. I do have climbing if that helps. Or do
Oh,
I
that's
have
right, climbing was a skill. Wait, take your Benny back and roll climbing. I
Okay.
completely forgot climbing was a skill.
Good to know.
It's one of those underrated ones.
Yeah. So,
It's one of those ones I know instead
I'm
of
gonna
swimming.
keep this strength.
I'll
No,
let you
keep
keep the
this-
strength, actually. So just keep that Benny spent.
Okay.
So you climb up. You're not
All
able
right.
to climb up the entire way in a single round, but you get a good distance.
Got it.
Alright. So its targets right now are Kaya and Zest. Alright, evens odds. Kaya.
Yo.
It misses you.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm going to put my weapons away, relax, and try to pray to the Leviathan.
What?
Alright. So you calm down, you pray to Leviathan.
Yep. And I'll let myself think if I have to do this. Like, I am completely relaxing every muscle and attempting this.
Alright. 1 second.
Oh dear. I'd call Rama, but I don't think you want me to.
No, I definitely appreciate it if you didn't do that.
You notice... Test persuasion.
Oh dear.
Ooh! I'm gonna Benny.
I don't. I was
Okay.
hoping you were past just to mess with you, but...
Oh.
But you notice that a bubble starts forming around you,
What?
Okay.
and you start floating upwards.
Alright.
Help me, Tom Cruise.
At first you're thinking, oh, my prank to Leviathan might have worked. And then you notice that you see a man with tattered blue robes that seems to be casting something towards you.
Oh dear.
He made it!
That's why I was hoping you would pass the persuasion. Just be like, oh, it worked. I prayed to Leviathan.
Kind of makes me wish I critically failed as well.
Is
Because it works no matter what.
is that our long lost
No, it isn't.
party?
No.
No? Okay. I'm grappling the dragon.
All right, test fighting.
You just
I'll
had to
oppose
touch it, didn't you?
He's gonna grapple it and then attempt to hump.
All right, you don't get a raise, but you do successfully grapple it.
Oh man, I don't want to watch this.
So you are grabbing onto the Shinryu.
Okay.
This is about to get X-rated.
I hope not.
X for extreme!
All right, Elric, you are successfully able to
BJ.
climb the rope this turn and put Miri down.
All right. Can I go after dropping Miri off? Gotta go immediately back in the water and get Kia
Gaia?
or
Okay.
Kaya.
Kaya is floating upwards.
Okay.
a
Is
bubble.
anybody else?
It's
Is anybody else?
Zest in
He's out
the
of
water.
the water?
And you notice that he's going straight up Steve Irwin on this dragon.
Okay.
Is he gonna stick his thumb in his butthole?
I'm gonna take my thumb and I'm gonna jam it right up there, right in his butthole.
I fucking love South Park.
Anybody else like in major dying situation thing?
Zest is the only party member in the water.
Okay, I will.
Hey, if you come in and join me, it can be a three-way.
Oh my gosh, I'm done.
I kind of want to make this extra spicy and hot and just cast fire.
Oh,
Done.
Bye, guys. Hope you find your dad.
No, but in all seriousness, could I possibly roll strength to grab both of them and just shove them up water?
Wait, test strength to do what?
Because if Zest is all Steve Urkel on this guy, and
Steve Irwin.
Irwin,
You crocodile hunter? You
Oh, that
uncultured
guy.
swine?
Jeez! Steve Urkel, wow.
if I was going Steve Urkel on this dragon, it would really be getting weird.
Yeah.
Did I do that?
okay, I'm just gonna grab.
Nope, I'm done.
All right, I'm just gonna grab Kaya and make her trip to the surface much more quicker.
Alright, so Kaya, you notice that Elric reaches his hand through the bubble, grabs you, and pulls you towards the
Alright.
walkway as the bubble pops as you're over it so that you're able to step onto the land.
Okay, are you two okay? Looking at Kaya and Miri.
I think I'll
I'm
be okay.
fine. I'm not so sure about Zest or the other guy.
Evets, what are you doing?
Is everybody out of the water?
No.
Zest is in the water.
Okay, well I'm jumping in after Zest.
Alright, you jump in. What do you do when you jump in?
Swim towards Zest.
Alright, well, test swimming. It's probably not going to fail unless you crit fail because that +2.
So I have plus. So wait. So I did three things in it. So that's 8.
Yeah,
or
it's
no,
a
1 to
D8
buy
plus-
it. Yeah, D8 plus 2.
D8 +2. Yep, you easily make your way towards Zest and the creature. What do you do?
Creature.
You do realize that? Yeah, I'm grappling the dragon.
I don't know. Is that good enough swim to bring them both with me?
Well, if he is willingly lets go of the dragon, you can.
Oh, but not him and the dragon.
You would have to roll for it. Would you like to attempt to?
Is it even possible?
Well, first you have to test fighting to grapple onto it, and then you start have to making strength tests to yank it.
I have to test fighting. You said.
Yep, you have to oppose fighting with the creature. You get a +2 because Zest is already grappling it.
Okay.
Right,
I'll
you
think-
grab it and it is shaken.
All right. So can I just start pulling them with me, or how's this work?
Well, that's going to start on your next round.
Okay.
The people who are on dry land, you notice that the robed figure looks like he's about to cast something, but hesitates and holds on for a second.
Can I cast barrier?
On your turn, yes.
Okay.
Both of you test strength. He's going to try to get out of this thing.
Okay.
Alright, so there's
no.
Zest strength. Alright. Zest, he pushes you off, but Evets, you're still grabbing on.
Okay.
Miri, what are you doing?
I'm thankful I'm on dry land. I tell the fish I'm going to eat his brother later.
And?
I'm not fucking with that fish.
Alright, so you're just ending like that?
Yeah.
Alright, Sidu, what are you doing?
Does protect only one person, or is it like a double?
It's single target.
Oh,
Now you have this, like, choice as you see a dialogue pop up. One says Zest. One says Evets.
One says armor dude. One says the guy without armor.
He does make a good point.
One says, one says armor sinks quicker, and the other says armor does not.
That is not the
That is not
point
the
of barrier.
point. Barriers to add more armor.
well, it adds more armor against magic.
No, that's shell.
Is that shell?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then it kind of.
Target gains a +4 bonus to armor against non-magical damage.
Well, then it's kind of pointless for me to cast that, since I'm worried about the guy who's casting magic.
Are you? Alright. 1 second. You now have White Mage Expert, I assume, right?
Nope.
Alright,
not,
so you can't even
not
cast
like
shell.
a veteran or anything.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Nothing's currently attacking them, though, is there?
Apart from the Shinryu?
Oh, the fish thing of doom is
Still there,
attacking them?
yes.
Hey, I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna BRB for a decent bit. I gotta help my big bro pack up so I can leave.
Okay.
Anyway, I guess I'm gonna shoot the fish.
Alright. Go ahead and roll. Roll damage.
Damage.
You shoot it, and it doesn't seem to go through its scales.
Oh, well. Sorry, guys. Tried.
Alright, Zest. This thing
Subduing
has
the fish.
already... Huh?
Subduing the dragon.
Alright, you're going to try to grapple it again? Well, first of all, are you trained in swimming?
No.
Have I made you test for drowning yet?
No, you have not.
Alright, test swimming.
Bonus for the wings.
What wings are you talking about?
He's
Water
got
wings.
water wings.
Oh,
Big water wings.
you
Extra
went to
large.
buy them?
Yes.
He did. He
Well,
did
technically-
buy them.
Technically, it was a life jacket, but then someone said water wings, and I just kind of ran with it.
Oh, wait, this was back when you were first on the boat. That's right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot about all that. Yeah, you'll have a bonus. Just test swimming. Alright, you succeed.
All right. Not letting you go, baby.
So, then you test fighting, so roll damage.
Can I accidentally miss my next shot
Uh,
and hit Zest?
I'm grappling.
Oh, that was for grapple? Okay, let me roll. Alright, you succeed with a raise. It is shaken.
It was already shaken.
Yeah, well, it got out of shaken.
Oh,
Okay.
So it's now back and shaken. Besides, only a second shaken effect from damage will cause wounds.
Okay.
So, Kaya.
Hmm?
What you doing?
I'm staying out of the water at this point.
Yep, so what are you doing?
That's really it. I'm just kind of looking on.
You're not gonna shoot the fish?
Nah, I'm holding in case.
Alright, Sidu, what are you doing?
Or- Again?
Yep, you're on top of the king.
Oh. Zest is grappling this thing like an idiot, right?
Well, I'm grappling it too.
Oh. I guess I'm gonna shoot it again. I,
Alright,
I don't. Yeah.
roll damage. Alright, it deflects off of it.
Awesome. My damage roll's been kind of sucky tonight.
Alright, let's give it a spirit. Alright, it's going to use a bane to get out of shaken.
Okay.
Both of y'all test strength to maintain grapples.
Okay.
He breaks out of both of them.
Can I Benny?
I'd like to Benny as well.
His roll was an 8.
Okay.
I can still beat that.
Alright,
I have a D10.
yep, you can Benny.
I'll give it one more try.
Alright,
He wins because he's defender.
yep, he is the defender.
Okay.
Alright, so he gets out. Because you banned, he no longer had a raise against you, so he does not get an immediate action.
Hey.
Actually, wait, he wouldn't have had a raise anyway. Oh, wait, 4. No, he would have not gotten it because of Zest 5. So, Zest, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm subduing this non-lethally.
Alright, so you're going to test fighting at -1 to make it non-lethal?
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so you miss it. Mary, you do anything?
Well, I'm not good jumping in there again.
Yep. Is there anything from up here you want to do?
I'll go talk to this weird guy in the rags.
Alright, so you turn over and you start moving towards him.
Yes.
He looks at you, kind of nods.
Hey, thanks for saving my friend, I guess.
Well, I guess so, but y'all swimming with these things aren't exactly the best. Isn't exactly the best thing you can do.
I didn't do it by choice.
And
You have a funny hat.
that's enough time to go by that it goes to the next person's turn.
Alright.
Elric.
Hmm?
Oh wait, he BRB'd.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he's holding Evets.
So Zest hit it, right? Or tried to?
Zest tried to hit it and missed.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I can effectively use my hammer underwater. So,
Well, you don't have to use it underwater. You can hit him from above the water. Y'all are not fighting him underwater. Y'all are fighting him at the surface. And
I thought we were underwater.
No, y'all are at the surface.
Oh. I guess I'll just swing my hammer above my head and hit him.
You just swing your hammer downwards. Just
Yeah.
fighting. You miss.
Okay.
Kaya, what you doing?
Yeah, I guess I'll shoot an arrow at this thing.
Alright, roll.
I'd like to double tap.
Alright. Well, you can't double tap an arrow, but...
I know, it was a joke.
Alright,
Not
roll
that I
damage
need it, apparently.
with a raise.
Wow.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Alright, so you watch as the Shinryu kind of erects itself upwards, staring at them, and you watch as an arrow hits them and goes through its jaw upwards to the back as it keels over.
Okay.
Zest looks disappointed.
I give a bow.
I only jumped in to say Zest.
Why don't you give a stern while you're
Yeah,
at it?
you notice that there is a rope near you if you want to climb up.
Okay.
Can I levitate this motherfucker?
I'm bringing it with me.
Okay.
If you want to
need to
use
roll it?
levitate to make it easier, you can. I'm not going to have you go
I
through the
mean-
motions of that.
It's whatever.
Okay.
Either way, it's eventually coming out.
Yep.
Alright. So y'all get there. You now have a total of 3 of these things, plus the one from before.
Sweet.
And I assume as y'all getting this, you have them transported north to where the other one was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody in the city's gonna eat well tonight.
Except us, because we're not cannibals.
Miri, you're talking with the guy.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
gonna eat veggies.
What do you say? Yep. Jaron,
I'd
while
say-
you're gone, they killed the thing and they have gotten out of the water.
I'd say by your,
Huzzah!
I'd say by your funny hat and your twiddly fingers that you're a black mage, huh?
Well, you know how it is. We black mages aren't subtle with how we dress.
Well,
But wait, but he's clearly wearing blue. He's a blue mage. Am I wrong?
Did you say that to him?
Oh yes, I do.
He kind of looks at you and says, you know, blue mages are odd types.
But doesn't that
assume
describe
are a
you?
blue mage, are you not? As he looks at you, Miri. You were using skills that you've copied.
Maybe just a little bit. Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
It means that you use skills that you've copied.
No. Go back to that strange part.
odd
You
types.
black mages are strange.
Blue mages
No.
are odd types. You said.
Oh, that. Yeah. I mean, odd in the fact that there's no normal with them.
Oh, okay.
It's not like black mages where you look at black mages like, that's a black mage. With blue mages, it could just be anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes they wear hats with feathers in them.
Hey, sorry to see y'all, but I gotta get off in 20 minutes.
Okay.
So what brings you over here besides from saving the life of our
Well,
Drowning
y'all were
friend.
kind of making a scene.
What? Us make a scene? Nah.
Really? I don't recall.
I mean, I bailed you out of the last time y'all were in the water, but...
Oh, was that random lightning strike?
Yep.
Oh, thanks for dinner.
So,
Oh, I
none
thought.
of y'all are Alticians, I believe.
Nope.
Nope.
What are y'all doing in this town?
We are on a mission of private importance.
We want to get to the temple under the water.
Ah, you want to visit Leviathan.
Yes.
Kind of a
That one.
difficult task right now.
Obviously.
Perhaps we should discuss how you guys are going to do this. Provided you guys help me to that free dinner you're having.
I don't see.
I don't
Why
see why
not?
this guy.
Not. There should be plenty
I mean, you
of.
did help, so...
What is the how is the sun looking like right now?
After 4 hours, it is the evening. It's probably around dinner time.
Zest is very disappointed.
I'm
It was
sorry
around
you didn't
noon when
get
you guys
a
got
babby
here,
dragon to love and cherish forever, Zest.
So
I've got people to do that
so
with, but it would be nice if I had a dragon too.
So, I mean, I overheard the people say that they were going to cook this up north.
Yep.
Or I can do it right here, right now, as my great sword starts.
No.
No.
Looks like it started
no,
heating already.
No. The restaurant
Elric.
now.
Yeah. Between
Elric,
that
get me-
and prepared meal at a 5-star restaurant, I think I'll take the 5-star restaurant.
Agreed. It's been a while since I've had any,
So they've got stars there?
Yes,
It
they've
hasn't
got
been
stars.
too long. Remember my wedding?
We didn't eat at your wedding.
I did.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah, y'all guys ate at the dinner party.
Yeah,
Dinner
we
party
we-
count.
Oh right, that.
There was
Sorry,
a
I
whole
was for
fancy
some reason I was
feast.
thinking about the reception.
Yeah, nobody.
There
ate
was
That
at
wasn't the wedding, though.
Yeah, that's my point. We didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the wedding didn't happen, so that dinner didn't happen.
Yes.
But, so are you guys going to north?
Yep.
All right, we'll take a break
Yep.
here.
Ugh. All right, cool. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Thank you for that segue, Joe. Because I would feel obligated just to spend the rest of the session trying to tame at least one of these things.
Anyway, so you guys eventually make yourself to a very nice restaurant. There's
Do
a
we
sign
need
that
to
says
dress
the
up?
Underwater Sisters on it.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure whoever's eating, whatever natives are eating inside that restaurant aren't well dressed either.
Actually, you go in, and there actually just are some well-dressed people in there.
Oh dear.
Can I have dressed properly ahead of time?
Sure.
Sweet, because I still have the clothes from the wedding.
All right.
Or from the dinner.
Excuse me.
So, you guys go in there, and one of the hosts comes to you and says, so you're the people that provided the food. Come
Yeah,
this
can
way.
I have the core now?
We have the cores for you. We'll give them to you as you are done eating.
Alrighty.
So, they eventually lead the 7 of you to a table.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually they say that your meals will be out, and they go and to fetch them.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
Zest seems conflicted on whether or not he wants this to taste good or not.
Fish lizard, water dragon thingy.
Zest sobs a little bit.
As you're like,
I'm eating the very creatures that I've looked up to since childhood.
anyway.
You
Proud.
looked up to these murderous things that wanted to kill us.
I
What's
looked
that
up
say
to
about
the.
you?
So,
Me and every other Dragoon that ever existed.
So, you guys are trying to find the shrine. Any particular
Yep.
reason?
To undo this.
That's always a good thing, but any particular reason? You said what
Well-
you're trying to accomplish.
The Empire seems to have... You may have noticed they seem to have started aggressively recruiting other countries into their empire.
That's a light way to put it.
And
We want
to
to
do
prevent
that,
that from happening.
and to do that, they are collecting the materia of each of the gods. We
Just
believe
the seven
that-
gods, right?
Say again?
So they're collecting just the 7 red materials of the gods.
As far as we can tell. Unless you know of any other materials that they could be trying to collect.
I mean, there are always the other red materials.
What other red materials?
The lesser deities.
I'll look at the others.
Anyone can test smarts. This is actually a hard test.
Religion or life stream?
Religion.
Smarts.
Oh,
Oh.
Actually, yeah, it would just be religion. If you test religion, it's not as much of a penalty. Alright, you don't know.
hi, Benny.
Alright. Oh, Sidu made the exact DC she needed.
Ow!
Because this was smart at -6.
Wow. Can I ask what a religion roll would be?
If you don't have religion trained, you can't roll it.
Damn.
So you could just test your smarts with the -6 and all that.
I assume 4 on religion does not work either.
Because you specifically have the religion skill, it is good.
Okay.
So,
Aww.
wait, what? Oh, wait, you
What?
already... You
Wait,
did add the
shouldn't my
-6.
fatigue be gone by now?
For every hour you're off the water. Y'all literally just got out. It hasn't been a full hour.
Okay.
Actually, it might take about that. Actually, yeah, take the fatigue off.
Between getting changed and traveling there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still a -2, so at best. I'm
Yeah, you...
actually going to Benny, considering I think we're not that far from the end. So.
Alright, if that's what you think.
Oh, you're an asshole. Scratch that. No.
You did click the roll, though.
Yeah, but I wasn't. Yeah.
Alright, so...
Even if it was a good roll, I still would have stuck with the scratch that.
Okay. Anyway, Sidu and Zest, you do know that there are... When he talks about lesser deities, you're pretty sure he's talking about dark ones.
Oh.
Dark ones?
Oh. Okay, I get it.
Such as Cerberus, Diabolos, Animus.
Oh.
The evil gods.
Yes.
And none of our contacts or acquaintances ever mentioned these guys.
This is knowledge that these gods aren't really talked about often. As a matter of fact, it's obscure knowledge. Because this is not something they teach people. This is something that a lot of people try to keep hidden.
Well, even if it's a 1 in 1,000 chance, The Empire has several thousand people under its command, so I assume that, yeah, they probably thought to look for these temples to the evil ones.
Now, the last known shrine to an evil god was destroyed hundreds of years ago, so where the search for them would be a pretty wide guess.
Yeah, but why do I get this feeling you might know where to find?
Just because I know of their existence?
Now, that already puts you on a very small list.
Nah, that does.
Yeah.
Well,
What's your name?
I don't know.
You also have yet to deny it.
Oh, I've not introduced myself, have I?
No.
Name's Jock.
Well, it's a pleasure, Jock.
Oh,
My name's JonTron. Nah, that's an obscure internet reference. Don't worry about
No,
it.
I know what you're talking about.
What do you call 'em?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Even if we were to go search for them, I do not think we'd
Well,
we wouldn't be using them.
then why
merely
not?
keeping their hands off.
That is true. But are you implying that one of the Dark Ones
Why not?
caused this?
You know, I don't even know the root of what caused this, so the possibilities are endless.
Although we do know what caused this.
Ah, what caused it?
Leviathan.
Uh-huh. Oh, and did he cause the earthquake in Cornelia as well?
No, that was Titan.
Uh-huh. Oh, did he cause that storm in Ostra?
That was Garuda.
Oh. Oh, and is he striking lightning over Baltus right now?
That was Ramu. Or Rama.
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe a word we're saying, do you?
No, I'm saying that the gods had a reason for doing this, and there couldn't have just been they all met one day and said, hey, let's start hurting humanity.
You don't know. They could have had, like, a conference call and been like, screw that place.
I'm sure the Empire knew that these disasters were going on ahead of time. They mounted their attacks synchronously with these things.
You don't say. That's so
Well-
interesting.
Well, maybe not the one in the Empire's capital city, but, you know. The other ones, yeah.
The moment the earthquake in Cornelia hit, they invaded.
Under the table, Sidu's going to stamp on Zest's foot.
So, the real question is, what did the Empire do?
Sidu stamps on a steel-clad foot.
In terms of...
In terms of causing this event.
Perhaps they simply knew it was going to... they found some sort of prophecy, perhaps?
Or maybe they did something to cause it. I wouldn't put it past them.
I think figuring that out would bring you one step closer to figuring out how to defeat the Empire. Although, you'd have to get someone pretty deep into the Empire for that.
Hey, guys, guess what?
Zest size?
This food's really good.
as the food hasn't even been delivered yet.
Yeah, I'm so
No,
excited for it.
she's shoving fish cakes in her face.
Yeah, the bread that they put on the
Oh yeah,
table.
they're just eating the
that.
bread on the table. It's like, oh, bread, no.
Yeah, this bread is amazing. You guys should really stuff your faces so you can't see a word.
I'm sorry. I just pictured her stuffing her face full of bread, and my mind just immediately went to Scott Pilgrim with the bread makes you fat scene.
It goes straight to my wiggly worm tail.
So, I guess the real question right now for the medium is how to get to Leviathan.
Yeah, that's a good question. We should do that for the rest
Cement
of
shoes?
the evening. Did you just say cement shoes?
Well, that'll definitely get you under the water.
We need to breathe underwater.
That's not the problem for me.
Well, you're just fabulous. So
Thank you.
You're welcome. The rest of us mortals need to.
The problem is,
Breathe.
avoiding the things down there. That's our issue.
We
Yes, there are
need,
monsters
like,
in the
a-
water, and you have to swim down there.
Well,
Those
we
are
either
two pretty
need
big
like a submarine or a diving bell or.
Or more of those air bubbles.
Those-
You notice that the food is being brought out as y'all are at this moment.
Oh dear.
You notice that they're placed on. The flesh kind of looks fish-like.
I'm not eating it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make eye contact with Evets and be like,
I stopped the waiter and asked if I could have a salad instead.
Yeah, that.
Our supplies are pretty low.
I'm gonna eat some.
It tastes
I'm
good.
gonna eat it all.
Zest
Barry,
is
this
getting a
fish,
little
it tastes
teary-eyed.
amazing.
Oh, you gonna finish that?
No.
Zest
I
is going
grab
to
it.
cut a small portion. And he's
I give
slowly
my
going to
plate
lift
to
it to his
Miri'ri.
mouth.
Oh my
Nom,
god, it
nom,
tastes
nom.
so good.
Chew attack.
A true attack.
It's super effective.
Zest takes a bite of the dragon.
Yep.
He chews.
It
He swallows.
Oh, jeez.
it tastes like what you would think a fish would take. Not a specific fish, but like some sort of brand of fish, species of fish you've never tasted kind of taste. It's
I
not
don't know
better
whether
than
you-
most you've eaten. It's not worse. It's just fish.
Sidu looks a little green.
Although because of the way they prepared it, it tastes really good.
A tear
Oh
of
my God,
innocence
it's actually
falls
really
from Zest's eye. He's eating his childhood.
Sidu turns a little green, just watching
These
everybody
things
eat.
are probably as close to or auras as freaking cows are to humans.
Well, maybe more like
I don't know,
chimpanzees.
Joe. Are they?
Or monkeys. Yeah, about.
I mean, these things don't even have legs, and
So?
they live in the water.
So I just don't
Dolphins live in the
understand.
water.
Okay.
It's like my cousin thrice removed.
Yeah.
More like quadrillion times removed.
It just depends on your comfort level. Some places in the world feel comfortable with eating, like, monkeys. Monkey brains. Monkey tails.
Chilled monkey brains.
So it's like, no one in America would eat it, but... Or, excuse me, I don't think a lot of people in America would want to eat a monkey, but...
Yep. So anyway,
So, do y'all say anything else while eating your meal?
no, I'm just going to loudly enjoy it.
Oh, so good.
Zest is going to quietly sob.
Nom nom.
It tastes so
But
good. Why does it taste so good?
Alright, so the meal then ends.
Are you gonna finish that?
Oh my gosh, Miri'ri.
Zest is going to stab a fork into the table.
Honestly, I expected it to taste more like snake.
As y'all are.
This meal really tips the scales.
Miri'ri!
Get him, Benny.
He's never gonna use it.
Oh, I mean, they're only good for one session.
I know.
Yeah.
But no, that's the thing. Every time Matt gets a Benny, he ends up never using it.
So the meal is over.
Yep.
Jack looks here and is like, it's good to eat a meal.
I'm gonna pat Zest on the back. There.
There. Yes.
So, Jack,
Mm-hmm.
do you know of any way to get down there?
I've presented a lot of questions, but I have no answers.
So, no?
So no, I don't have a direct way to get down there.
The bubble material you used. What is it called?
It's called bubble materia.
It's probably an air materia.
Out of character, I forgot the name of the spell. So I was like, cough, and come back to you later.
If it's the air materia, it's aerial.
It's not arrow.
Okay.
That would make you float though. We need the opposite of that.
Yeah, but no, we're doing this to breathe.
I know, but if you put a bubble of air around yourself, it'll make you float to the surface.
Unless you just put it around your head.
So
Then the bubble's just gonna float off your head.
It's magic. No, it wouldn't.
Don't you believe it's
I wish we had an
magic?
engineer in the party.
oh man, yeah, I wish so.
I mean,
We
I'm
could invent breathing masks for all of us? I know, right?
Or a
what? There's
submarine.
a thing called a breathing mask. What?
So
We could ask one of
I can
the.
wait. I'm allowed. I can also do things for other people besides myself.
your
What?
invent power does not function for
I
anyone other than
know it
yourself.
doesn't.
I'm saying that more for everyone else's reference.
Well, he has
Okay.
repair, right? He could build something.
We could ask the locals.
I
if
mean,
they
no
have
one has
a-
bothered to see if there's like a scuba gear, rental place here.
Probably underwater too.
Yeah, you would probably have that closer to the beach than all the way on the top, because who wants to fucking carry, an air tank all the way down?
Well, you can still. There's probably someone who had like a self enthusiast that has their own gear that's here. I bet.
Yeah, their house is probably underwater too.
You know what?
Zest-
I'm sorry. I'm coming with ideas and you're not helping.
And besides, that would only provide us with one tank.
We don't know how many
Zest-
tanks we could have.
Will say we could ask the locals if they have a damaged submarine that was damaged during the flooding or something like that.
Yeah, while y'all talking, you notice that there's a man standing, seeming to wait for your conversation to end.
So he's a waiter.
Oh,
Okay.
he doesn't look like a waiter.
Oh my god, that was good. That was clever.
Yeah,
Um,
I like your fun, but he's not a waiter.
I'll be like, shh, guys, someone's listening in. Then just stare at the guy awkwardly.
He approaches greetings. You are the people who brought the meat, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm Mayor Delaron.
Okay.
I want to
Pleasure
thank.
to meet you.
I want to thank you for helping around the city.
As people come together in times of disaster.
And come together you have. I've been told that you took a boat to come here, which means you're not a local. Unless you've been gone for a while.
Uh,
Not a local.
Well, I thank you for coming to help out.
Unfortunately, it was not our. We had hoped to find the city in a better state, but it is unfortunate that it was not.
So this disaster isn't what brings you here?
Yes and
The
no.
source of it could be the reason why we are here, though.
Yes.
Leviathan?
Indeed.
Well, regardless of your reasons, I want to thank you. Do you have a place to sleep tonight?
I don't think so, no.
Very well.
Hopefully, we won't have to sleep with the fishes.
There's a hotel that I can put you into.
Hopefully his room will be underwater. And I point at Zest.
Now, the hotel I'm going to put you in starts at the first level, but there's an entrance on the upper level.
Very
so
well.
Even though half the hotel is submerged, the half that isn't is still operational.
Sweet.
Do you have any submersibles that were damaged during the flooding?
Or not damaged. Not damaged works too.
I mean, the shops had all types of inventories that we can't fully account for.
If you could locate us a means to get to the temple, we could hopefully sort this out so that the city might turn towards rebuilding.
Very well. I can arrange for that.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
You wouldn't happen to have any cages that could fit a large fish, would you?
He kind of gives you a look. How large of a fish we're talking about?
Judging by the picture, like twice the length of two men.
You mean one of those things?
Zest looks very contrite.
I don't think containing those things is the best thing. Even if we were to have an aquarium big enough to put it in, containing that thing would be hard.
Oh, no, I wouldn't put it in an aquarium. That would be much too dangerous.
Well, I'll go ahead and send you up there, and I'll give you the number of my assistant if you need any more help. And again, thank you for the help you've been given today.
Thank you for assisting us in our mission.
Alright. And as he's talking, the waiter comes out and is like, if y'all are done, I do have your cores.
Ooh.
And we made sure to clean them.
Thank you.
So, what form do these cores take?
They actually look like pearls bigger than a baseball.
Bigger than a baseball?
Yep.
What part of the body do they come out of?
Okay.
Yeah. As you're thinking, why do these things have this in them?
What part of the body did it come out of? Like
He tells-
chest,
Yeah,
hindquarters, chest. Near
You-
the heart?
You knew that from detecting magic earlier, so
Mm-hmm.
it,
It
se-
was located near the heart, or...
it seemed to be closer to the lungs.
Alright.
Uh,
I have a hunch. Zest will examine one of the cords. Can he discern anything about it with Knowledge Lifestream and his magical helmet?
Roll knowledge life stream. You know that these things do contain powerful energies.
Energies that allow dragons to breathe underwater?
No,
Okay.
it cannot be used as materia if that's what you're going for.
Well, no, I was thinking like... I meant...
It could be whatever properties it can't be used in this form. Some sort of artificer needs to have a look at it.
Well, last time we checked that one, they had a whole new term. They invented a whole new meaning for price gouging.
Because they wanting to create a magical item for you.
It still insulted my wallet.
So anyway, do y'all go to the hotel then?
Yes.
Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn?
Zest test notice.
Alright. Should I Benny that?
It's up to you.
I'll Benny that. I think this is my last Benny.
Alright, so as the party is being escorted to the hotel, you feel something against your bag.
Against my bag?
How do you carry your inventory?
Backpack.
Yeah, so your backpack feels something.
I turn my head and look behind me.
You look behind, you see the party, you see the mayor, you see Jock.
I look in my bag.
Test investigation.
uh-oh.
Sidu, could you help me look through this bag? I noticed something strange about it. It felt like maybe an extra weight was added to it.
Sure.
And you just stop. The mayor turns around and is like, I'm sorry, is something wrong?
Do I roll investigation? Is that a...
I do not have trait, so I...
Yeah, so you roll your untrained investigation.
Oh, okay.
You can roll an untrained. Zest, you don't notice anything different. Sidu, you don't really know the contents of its inventory before, but you do see something odd in there.
What do I see?
You're looking through and... Actually, Zest, how do you keep your materia?
Please tell me I see some plushie.
Yeah, you found his dragon
Well-
plushie.
Yes!
Yes, you find Dragon Fleshy. No. I took a hindrance for that, man.
As you're like, But how do you keep your materia?
Alright. Materia, my active materia that I'm going to use is, of course, equipped to my, either my
Yeah,
weapon
but
or my armor.
The materia
But the
you do not have
rest
equipped, like your spare thunders and stuff like that.
is very bottom of the bag. I guess, wrapped up in cloth.
All right. Besides the destruction materials, what materials do you have on your inventory that's not active?
None.
All right. How many materials would you have in your inventory?
3 thunder.
All right. Sidu, you look down and you see 4 materials at the bottom of his bag. 3 of them are green. One of them is clear.
What is this?
Huh. Zest will pick up the clear materia and inspect it.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that.
Oh, she pulls out the dragon plushie.
Yeah.
That's Puff.
Oh.
No.
But
Yeah, what's this clear thing?
it is new.
Okay. What's it do?
I apologize, Joe. Are you looking for something in particular?
I was trying to look for your hindrances, but I don't see them.
Oh, it is. I do not have. I had to hit show hindrances. It was right under
there's
the.
a show hindrance, but okay.
All right. But yes.
Okay, got it. I want to know specifically what hindrance you're talking about. So okay.
I don't
Oh,
sleep
dear.
well without my dragon plushie.
Yeah. Okay. So, Sidu, are you holding the plushie or the materia right now?
Well, he's got the materia. I'm holding the plushie.
All right. So, what do you say?
I inspect the materia.
It looks like a materia, but it's completely clear and see-through.
Knowledge life stream.
Go ahead and test. You have no idea.
Wonder how it got in there.
Yeah. It's a trap.
I'll put it back in my bag, but in a separate compartment from the other material.
Okay.
I'll take a look at it when I'm not as tired in the morning.
All right. So you put it back
I
in
will
your bag.
also gently try to grab the dragon plushie. It is obviously several years old and is well worn.
Right.
There are numerous patch jobs on it.
I'll give it back to him. But I'm just gonna give him a look like, what?
Be glad that Zest doesn't think you're a dragon.
I don't...
What?
What?
We are part dragon, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
You're like
it's not even an up to debate. It's
Yeah.
like a legit common thing known about the race.
that's like saying chimpanzees are humans.
What?
There's just a certain.
No.
You think Zest would just be thrilled to be this close to dragons?
Well, the thing is, dragons are something he's dreamed about, where RNs are everywhere.
Well, I'm sorry that, dragons
Whatever.
are thing, basically, in us. That, I'm sorry, that
I'm sorry that
are
we're good, but
blind
not
to the
good
reality.
Yep. So, are you going back to your hotels?
Yeah, and I'm gonna grab Barry's reins and we're gonna just walk away.
I apologize. I meant that as out of character. I didn't actually say to her face, "Be
Okay.
lucky you're not an actual dragon."
Yeah, I figured it was out of character, but
Okay.
anyway. So, you notice that he starts getting a hotel, and you notice that Jock kind of moves in. It's like, make sure it's for 7 rooms, please.
Oh.
How about this? I'll share you a room if you can help me identify materia that I found.
And now he's sleeping with other people.
As long as there's 2
Now,
beds.
now, Sidu.
That was out of character.
No, he says in character, as long as there's 2 beds.
I'll take the couch if need be.
Alright, he
I can-
agrees, and y'all are all given room assignments.
There's a place for Barry, right?
Yes. In fact,
Okay.
they just give him one of the hotel rooms.
Whoa. Do they like give him a foot rub and paint his nails
You
too?
notice that they give him one on this floor, and you notice that this floor is not exactly 100% clean, and all the furniture is removed.
But like I said, did they give him a foot rub and paint his nails too?
Well, I mean, if you want
There's no
his regular,
stables currently,
Yeah, there's no
and this
stables.
is the part that was just recently unflooded.
Yes.
I get that. I'm just
if you want stables, they're on the first floor.
Basically.
He's welcome to them. But I don't think
Barry
he's a golden
is,
juxtapost.
He's not Blue Chocobo.
Barry deserves all the luxuries and comforts until I find a better chocobo, and then I'm gonna dump him like a sack of potatoes.
And then
Wow.
Barry truly does become extra ration.
Yeah.
The
I'm gonna sneak them
transformation
into
is complete.
Amanda's bag so Sidu eats them one day.
Oh!
Anyway. So eventually y'all
I
split
think
off
she's
into your
gonna
rooms.
die.
You guys split off into your rooms.
Yeah.
Alright, Zest, you and Jock are in the same room. He looks at you and he's like, alright, let me see this thing.
Alright, I'll take it out of the bag and lay it out on the bed.
Gosh, man, you keep it in a bag?
He looks at it, he's like, no, I have no idea what this is.
Oh, you're useful.
And he keeps looking at it. I don't think using it and finding out what happens is the best idea.
That's what I
Is
was
that-
gonna do.
Zest nods.
Hmm.
Is there any resources, records that are knowledgeable on rare and strange materials?
That's not flooded?
That's not flood. Not
Hmm.
not doesn't have to be in the city, but you know.
Wait.
Well, it depends on how far out you're willing to go.
Where's
I know the elves in Lara have a lot of knowledge.
I feel like we're on a kind of globe spanning expedition right now, so yeah, I'm sure we will eventually
By the way, when
visit
he
Zest,
them.
refers to Lara, he's talking about right there.
Alright. Where's what?
where's your red materia? Just asking.
In my belts?
In your belt? Okay. Just checking.
Like
were
hidden
you
in
like,
my belt.
oh god, there wasn't a red materia in there?
Yeah, I had a mini heart attack. Just
Alright, let me move this little flaggy.
I needed confirmation, sorry.
That's fine. Anyway,
Is any god temple located near Larn?
Well, no, I mean, the closest temple to here is to Ifrit, but I don't think you want to go to the Solaris Empire.
Well, Shiva would probably be our next destination then.
Ah, Gladium.
Yeah.
Quite
So I
close up
assume
there.
we'll pass through Lorum at some
Yeah.
point.
You probably would.
But hopefully I'll figure something out in the meantime. I find it strange, though. It just seemingly appeared in my bag.
That is strange. I don't know whether that's good or bad.
Well, maybe the gods smile favorably upon me.
Alright, well, I'll sleep on it. If I figure something out, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
And he gets in the bed and goes to sleep.
A bed or the bed?
Hey, bed. He convinced the mayor to get a 2-bedroom place.
How's that song go again? I can't remember. I'm too
So-
sleepy.
So, can I attempt to sneak into their room?
What are you up to, you sneaky little thing?
How long do you want to wait before sneaking into the room from when y'all got your room assignments?
Until I see their light, or about an hour after I see their lights go out. Because I would assume these places have windows. These rooms have windows.
Okay. Well, they have windows on the outside, but
That's what I mean. Well, I can
Right,
still
and
watch from the
curtains.
outside.
Yeah.
But if there is there a sign of light that I would be able to look at from the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll wait till an hour after it's shut off.
Alright, test lockpicking. Guys, these are hotel rooms. They automatically lock, so I don't have to ask that.
Yep.
Alright, you get in.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I'm assuming I have to roll stealth.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Test notice Zest. Oh, do you not have the thief edge?
I don't. Yeah.
Boom.
Ah,
Oh, but wouldn't there be a penalty since he's
there is a
asleep?
penalty, so you do succeed.
Shit.
I'd like to go through his bag.
Oh. Why?
1 second.
Why are you going through his bag? You don't know anything.
Alright. Oh, this is gonna be good. So,
Oh, it's gonna be great.
test
My character
notice,
does
Kaya.
know other things, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, Kaya, test
Okay.
notice. Alright, so as you are looking through the bag, you hear a voice going, "So diabolical that is." What do you do? By the way, that was not coming from the bag. That was coming from
was-
behind you as you were looking through the bag.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that's Jock.
It didn't sound like Jock.
It-
As a matter of fact, you look and Jock seems to be fast asleep.
All
Oh,
right.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'm going to As I hear that, I'm going to snatch all the materia from the bag. Like-
Test spirit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Let me see what you have to make.
Spirit, don't fail me now.
You notice the entire room becomes dark.
Uh-oh.
And this isn't a dark like the lights went out, because you can still see yourself, as if the room is perfectly lit.
Okay.
It's almost as if everything became black. You can still feel the bag, but you notice the bag itself starts to blacken.
Alright.
You go in,
Uh.
you grab the material, you turn around, and you have no idea where the door is. The only thing you can see is yourself and the two beds with Zest and Jock on them. And you turn around, and you see this dragon plushie turning its head towards you.
No!
I didn't know this would happen, but this is this is great. I thought I was being sneaky with it.
What the heck is this
You
thing?
guys don't know why I'm laughing right now. What were the materials again, Joe, that I just grabbed?
You grabbed a handful of green materials.
Yes, and the clear one too, I would assume, since
Nope.
I blindly grabbed them. Why not?
There's
Didn't you
no
put it
clear
back in the
material
bag?
in your hands.
He didn't put it back in the bag?
He did not put it back in the bag.
Okay. Darn. That's
So,
fine.
you just
I didn't
have a
know
bunch of
about it, but what were the three materials?
Lightning.
All
They're
three.
all lightning?
They're all
Yeah.
lightning. And you notice that the dragon plushie's eye starts to glow red a bit.
Oh my gosh. Put them back,
Okay.
put them back, put them back.
I'm pocketing the materia and putting the bag down.
Oh jeez.
I'm pulling out my katana. It's like, I will cut you at the seams, if I must.
Ooh.
You notice that some sort of dark essence comes out of the plushie, and some sort of silhouette stands up.
Okay.
What the ever-loving crap is going on?
You notice this dark silhouette starts to sprout wings.
No, no, no.
It looks at you and says, "You're going to do what to me?"
Probably nothing, considering
Is it really alive?
this probably isn't even real.
It
I'm going to ignore it and then head for where the door where I think the door should be.
You turn around and test fighting as it's going to try to grapple you.
Is this everything you wanted, Zest, and more?
I don't know what it is yet, but I'm liking it so far.
Okay.
Alright. It does not successfully grab you.
Okay. I will. Am I able to get through the door?
Test notice. You reach to about where the door is, and you realize there's no wall there.
All right.
Oh dear.
I'll just keep walking.
You start walking, and you get quite a bit of distance. And this figure starts floating towards you.
Okay, I'll pull out my katana and switchblade.
The figure speaks again. It's like, you're kind of wasting my time. My lamp is pretty extensive.
You're wasting mine as well.
Did he say lamp?
Yes,
Or
he said
land?
lamp. Lamp. L-A-M-P.
Hmm.
You notice that the figure starts to kind of solidify its form a bit. You notice the creature is very devil-like in its appearance, and it's completely black and red.
Oh
He knows what it is now.
I knew! I suspected as soon as you said lamp. I want to say it. I'm geekasming right now. I'm geekasming.
He kind of continues staring at you as you continue walking forward. As you seem to be in this world.
Is there
of
something
complete
I can
darkness.
roll to see if my character has any idea?
A really hard smarts test.
Yes! I can do this. With my D6 smarts.
If it explodes. Wow, that's actually enough. Yes, you know
And
what this
I
is.
forgot to take out that -6 from earlier.
Well, it's still a -6, so... Yeah, you know that this is one of the dark gods, Diabolos.
I don't have time for this,
Oh.
Diabolus. What do you want from me?
Ah, so you've heard of me.
Yes. What gave it away was the lamp and the silhouette. She just says simply.
Now, the real question is... why?
Why what?
Why go through all this? Gathering gods, gathering everything and fighting the Empire.
Little bit of revenge, little bit of doing, that thing of stopping an idiot from ruling everything.
I do like a good revenge. It's one of my favorites. He starts clicking its fingers.
Well, that's one of the things that motivates me.
I'll tell you what.
And I take trophies for my revenge, she says as she pulls both the necklaces that are around her neck out
I'll tell
by
you
her
what.
thumb to show them.
He cups his hand out, and you see the clear materia. And you notice that it starts gaining a red and black color.
Nope.
It's
I'm
yours.
listening. Just like that?
Just like that.
Alright, and I'll take it.
I hope to light the fires of your revenge and make it burn strongly.
Thank you.
He kind of disappears, and you notice that the room starts getting smaller as eventually you find yourself hovering over Zest's inventory in the hotel room.
Alright.
What the heck just happened?
I will just casually leave the room now.
Okay, you just casually leave the room.
Still holding Zest materias?
Oh yeah, those are in my pocket.
All the... And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Rip.
Okay, so
Thanks for
so-
watching,
Yeah.
guys!
Thanks for
Everyone who's
watching,
watching,
guys.
thank you for watching.
and
Thanks for-
I had the greatest geek out moment of my life playing one of these tabletop games. Thanks everybody.
Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye guys.